I am pretty excited right now. I just found something that has stunned me, and it's related to our own public health officer, Ian Hoffman. And I normally check in with the Board of Supervisors to see what's going on. And so I'm going to share with you how I did this research. And I was just thinking of my brother-in-law, Paulie, when he had a health condition happen to him. I remember he was digging around in his own paperwork and he discovered some things himself about his own condition. So, it really pays off to read, you guys. Hey, good morning, Travis. How you doing? Man, I love connecting with you, buddy. I really do. It's so cool that we can hang out because I love you, man. You're a good dude. I really love your show. And I was missing you last night. I was showing my friend that I was interviewing, the mom with all the gingers. You're good. I was showing her, you guys, while you were talking. Hey, Florida. Hi, David. I was showing him, I was showing her your guys' show. I go, when I go home, they'll probably still be talking. But then her and I just kept talking as I'm on the stairs trying to leave. I think I left her house at 11:30. I stopped by. Oh gosh, I don't know what time it was, maybe 7 or something. And it was so great to catch up with my friend. It was so great to just be in her home while she's ironing and doing the Susie homemaker thing. And the kids are all running around. I just love that. I just love the kids. I had a great time. I'm doing great. You guys I found something so good on my own public health officer today. I am freaking out. I'm freaking out. So I went to look up, hey, Indiana. I love Indiana. Hi, Barb. I used to go to the Indiana Dunes all the time as a kid. I remember almost drowning in the Indiana Dunes, riptide once. It sucked me down. And I can still see it in my mind, the water, the sand, the feeling, the panic, but I still love Indiana. We used to slide down those dunes like it was snow, so much fun. And the Indiana people are the best. I drove my kids through, my husband and I did when they were like 13 and 11. We had a family reunion in the Wisconsin Dells, and we drove through Gary, Indiana, which used to be the steel capital of the world, the country at least. And it was 15 minutes of just empty factories, and it was like ghetto. And we were telling the kids, this was where all the steel came from for the cars and everything. Detroit. So anyway, so I'm going to show you what I found on my own public health officer digging around. So, ouch. So I noticed on step number 5, double check here. So they always have the agenda, right? This is the agenda. And the first, this is great. So number 2 was approve the allocation of the administrative analysis salary range. In other words, big fat raise for themselves. Okay. Number 3, approve the deallocation of a vacant building. Oh, I thought they were giving a new custodian. Approve the allocation of senior building maintenance custodian. Oh, okay. So that's another raise. That's another raise. They didn't get rid of him. They booted his title and probably gave him, who knows how much more. Now, this is what caught my eye here. You can't see my finger. Here's my cursor. Number 5 says, approve the advanced step for Timothy Hoffman, airport service worker. I-step. Okay, so in my mind, and then I see down here, Virginia Bass has started another local emergency due to drought. So, that's just what they do. That's more money for them. It's more baloney for us. That's what they do. They gave themselves a big fat raise. They appointed new positions, and she declares the local emergency remains in effect until September 14th. So, as the threat posed by the drought. Never mind, we live in Humboldt County. It's been like raining for 2 days. I know we're in drought conditions here, but not like anywhere else. We have the moisture here. That's why the redwoods grow and the rivers run. So anyway, that's it. That's all I saw of it. And then I was off and running, and I'm like, Hoffman, gee, that's the name of our public health officer. Let me go see what is going on with him. So the first thing I found a couple other things. Nothing about this security guard, nothing about this guy at all. But I did find that our little old public health officer in Humboldt County, you guys, is getting sued by the United States. Do I look happy to you? Oh my gosh, am I ever happy about this? This happened, this was filed on May 24th, and it is the United States versus Hoffman, and I'm just going to read you what I saw, I thought was very interesting. It says that for some reason, parties further request that the time between May 20th and July be excluded for attorney prep. Okay, so that's just a court procedure thing. Number 2, this case involves nationwide distribution of controlled substances through a portion of internet known as the dark web. This is beyond our county. Okay, whatever he was doing. The prosecutor first assigned to the matter negotiated a potential disposition to the case. Blah, 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 blah. Let me look for the buzzwords for you. The efforts have been hampered due to the continuing public health crisis resulting from the disease with a 99% recovery rate, let's just call it. Federal and state directives seeking to slow the spread of the remain in place. These directives now appear to be easing, but they nevertheless continue to impede the defense's ability to complete mitigation investigation. Defendant Hoffman therefore requests to continue this matter to July. So they're just doing continuations. This was started, looks like restricting access to federal courthouses. These most recent orders issued on April 2nd extended the courthouse restrictions. Okay, so this is a lot of the problem. If you're in one of these corrupt states, if you're in Illinois, California, Ohio, New York, or Pennsylvania, it's a good chance that your court systems is obstructing you with either this nonsense, or, they're just calling it the epidemic still, and we got to keep you away. You can't come here. So let me just check and make sure I'm not missing anybody. Hi, Kay. How you doing, honey? Let's see. We all watch Travis's show at night. Okay, so here's where we get to the good stuff, okay? Number 6, defendant Ian Hoffman, that's Humboldt County's public health officer, in case you didn't know, was charged by criminal complaint filed on May 12th with conspiracy to commit controlled substance offenses entitled of 21 U.S. State Code sections 841 and 846. The parties stipulated to continuance of the preliminary hearing, blah, 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 blah. He appeared video conference for arranging information, filing a waiver. I didn't read all this, you guys, because I called my friend Linda. And Linda, you can click that link anytime you want, honey, and come on in. Linda is the one that we went to the public health. We went to the Department of Public Health on Friday after the rally, and Linda had paperwork to file to him, and she gave me a copy of it, but she told me it wasn't the right one. But I did read what I signed very briefly, and I know one of the things said that he is illegally occupying this office, and he is. All these public health officers, you guys, were put in California January of 2020. They were appointed. They are not elected. Nobody elected them to rule over us in this way. Okay. So this guy is a total criminal. He is a total criminal, innocent till proven guilty, but it's the United States that's suing him. So I'm thinking he's in trouble. What do you think? I think he's in trouble. The purpose computing time under the Speedy Act trial must commence. So they blocked out this chunk of time from May to July. Acting U.S. Attorney. Okay, so Philip A. Talbert is the one that is suing Yeah, I'll be looking him up. I will have more for you on this later tomorrow. Today we're having a town hall. This will be so great to bring all these copies with me, because my friend Linda, who brought the paperwork to the public health officer, which was a notice telling him, we know you're here fraudulently, get out, basically. Who knows if he even got it? They won't let us talk to him. All of these leaders in the counties, and even the teachers, have been making themselves inaccessible to the parents, to the public, to their constituents, businesses, to their customers. You guys, it's just like, it is enough. It is enough. This is not happening in other states. I do not think most of the people that live here are aware, because we live behind the redwood curtain, and it's usually a good thing. We're insulated from a lot of things that our news used to be real, just laughable. It was such a joke. But nowadays we're just like the rest of we're just like, our news is similar to Chicago news sometimes. It's not, I'm not even exaggerating. The numbers aren't as high, but the crimes are the same. They're very violent crimes now. The theft is every day. The criminals really literally have run of our town. They can run around and poop and pee and throw their needles wherever they want, and park and sleep in vestibules that aren't theirs. They can squat in houses and the landlords can't get rid of them. It's a mess here. It is a mess here. And this guy is not helping. And I am so happy to have found this lawsuit, because guess what? Oh, this will be a big shocker for you guys. I never heard about it. Loco, North Coast Journal, Redheaded Black Belt, Redwood News, Mad River Union. Oh, I know. Humboldt County on alert. Scott Binder, you who censor everybody. I'm sure if I throw this up on your 25,000 group on Facebook, you wouldn't let me even keep it up there. They've got us insulated. Yeah, they are not real leaders, representatives. They do little representing. Yeah, I thought they were called public servants. I thought that their job was, first thing they do was they take an oath, right? Isn't their oath to uphold the Constitution, listen to their constituents? And you can bet that when they were running for office, they were probably singing a much different tune. Nowadays, they sound as proud as peacocks. They are lecturing us all to take the experimental thing. They are guilt tripping us. They are in cahoots with this guy. And I can't wait to see what becomes of you all, because you're all criminal just like he is. And there's 12 public health officers that we're serving in California that are in prison today. They're in prison already. So that's good news to see this lawsuit. I was thrilled. I showed my husband. I said, look at this. And then I started reading it, and I couldn't even believe, I didn't even realize. I kind of read up to the part where it said controlled substance nationwide, but it did catch my eye at controlled nationwide. So he's doing something beyond Humboldt County. Boy, he looks so innocent when he talks, and he sounds so calm and sweet and everything. But I've experienced a lot of men like this in my last year and a half. It's a special kind of bullying that they do. It's a special kind of tactics. It's like these men, they're passive aggressive. You have the men that are in your face and they're nasty and they're yelling and they're screaming, and that's intimidating enough. But it's when you have the men like old Ian at the Rite Aid. YouTube took that video down the next day because I said the word face diaper too many times. But the guy was practically peeing in his pants when I was talking to him. He's dropping stuff and he's fumbling. And I'm just saying, are you going to kick me out of the store? Are you not going to serve me what I need? Because I went up to him to ask him a question. It was for Noah. I was trying to find Mike's kid, Noah, shirt. I was in a CVS. They've got all these women's clothes in there and HSU clothes and stuff. And And I thought, I thought about it. I don't want to ask this guy a question because he's probably going to give me crap because I'm not wearing a thing. And it was before the 15th, but I'd been in CVS and gone to the pharmacy and stuff. And of course, I go to ask him and he's, you need to have this. And he's talking to me all like super quiet and calm, but he's using his authority to threaten me and to try to get me to do something that he wants me to do that's not legal. I'm not having that. Okay. I don't care who you are, man, woman, even the police and the sheriffs. I've got 4 encounters recorded with my sheriffs and with my police officers here so that anyone can see these people that I've encountered. They're not protecting me. They're not following the oath they took. They swore to protect the Constitution. I have showed those officers and sheriffs my religious exemption. I have showed them the laws about Title 18, Section 242, civil rights. That's one, they all know that one because I think even all the homeless and the criminals throw that in their face all the time. My friend told me she knew that one real well. But anyways, that was my best news for today, you guys. I didn't have time to research yesterday. I did 4 streams yesterday. I did my morning stream, and then I went and I talked to, what's his name? Steve Parr, that we're doing a town hall tonight. Him and Cornelius Lowenstein have, I'm putting the stream link in here if anyone wants to call in. Lowenstein, well, it says Ian. Deborah or Linda's concerned that maybe I don't have the right Hoffman, but it's Ian is his first name. So let's look at it together. I mean, I would be surprised. I thought he did have 2 F's in it. I mean, how can there be Ian Hoffman? Stipulates as follows. Let me check here on the Board of Supervisors. That would be a bummer if I didn't have the Board of Supervisors. So agenda. Let's see, where is it here? Oh, what do we got? Chair board, more money. From the beginning. Let's see, number 2. Where is it? Where is his name? Sorry, guys, I'm looking for his name. Where are you, Robert? My friend Robert, he rambles with me. I know his name will be on here. Come on. Timothy Hoffman. Okay, well, that name he doesn't have 2 N's. The one that's the airport service worker, he's getting an advanced step. I don't know what that is. I wanted to find out what that was. And I want to see where, I don't see Hoffman's name here. I'm going to have to go look it up somewhere else. What are the chances there's 2 Ian Hoffmans as public health officers, and one of them has an N and the other one doesn't? Oh, man. Why don't I see it? Okay, I'll have to go look at it. I'm not seeing his name here. It's just all this money they're spending, you guys. So much money. Oh, jeez. All right, let's just go to I'll just go here to their departments here. Make sure I'm sharing so you're not super bored. Are you there, Robert? Oh, there you are. This better be the same public health officer because I'm going to be pretty disappointed. I mean, I thought Ian Hoffman, I didn't think I had to check for the F's and the M and the N's, but you do. Will be known as the what is IBE tribe that took down Cali. Pff, I wish. Sometimes I feel that way. I'm like, we're David and they're Goliath and we're gonna win. And sometimes I cry in a pool of my tears. Right? We all have those days, right? I mean, it's just exhausting. It's just exhausting. This better be him. Let's go to home. Let's see. And see where he is. There's no way. You guys want to see our info? Who wants to see our one illness info? By the way, they got a nice new webpage. I'm sure that's from all that money they've been getting, because this is just a really nice, clean, fresh. Somebody's done their look at here, guys. What do we got here? Populate. Oh wow, they got it broke down to who's had one dose and who's fully. Gosh, it's disgusting to me. Somebody bleeped in. Who is it? My friend Robert. I'm coming to get you, Robert. Hey, buddy. How are you?
Morning.
Good morning, friend. How you doing?
Wow. Good.
Can you believe this? I
Tired.
got my screen share on. I can't believe this stuff, huh? Let me read through this. Where's your hair? Up in your hat? You didn't cut it, did you? Okay, there it is.
Oh, they're good.
Fighting the good fight. Oh, I hope so. You are too, Travis. I got to call your buddy today. I talked to Travis's friend, Richard, I think his name is, yesterday. And yeah, I mean, we were talking for a while. I told him I'd call him back maybe yesterday, maybe today. I got to call him today. Yesterday was nuts. You're not getting notifications when I'm coming on?
Nope.
Oh, no, nobody is.
What's I doing? I was just chilling.
Yeah, I talked to him. All right, I'm trying to find these guys. So yeah, here's our weekly vacation statistics, you guys. This is what our people here are. They're obsessed with this. So 59 deaths total. This is in a year and a half, right? 59 deaths. 287 hospitalizations, this many positive cases, test runs. What the crap is that? I mean, I guess they didn't hear that those tests were not accurate and they were already proven to be bogus. But you know what, Robert? That's what frustrates me, is that they still continue to, use this stuff.
They throw out numbers.
Yeah. And the other thing that's really scaring me right now is that, with the latest thing they're calling the DV, that they're blaming that on those of us who didn't take it now. So as the jab kills people and gives them more reactions, it won't work for the reactions, right? But they'll blame their deaths on us or something. I mean, it's really sick. It scares me that they're able to run that narrative like that unchallenged.
How come chat's not over here on the side?
Isn't it?
No.
In what, YouTube?
Yeah, I can't see who's in chat at all.
Well, can't you see it on the restream? It's right here on the screen too. I don't know. Let me see YouTube.
No,
I didn't share this with my stand-up group either yet. Let me see. Too. Let me pause that.
Now it is. No, there it is.
Oh, what do I have to do? Open it?
I don't know. Hey, Travis is in there.
Yep, Travis is here.
Hi, Kay.
Kay is here, and RD, I forgot what. RD Daryl, where's my friend? No, and David, not RD, David Gobin, and Barb. Yeah, Barb is from Indiana. So we have a few in the house, which is super fun. Thank you guys for coming in. I love that. It's fun to chat with y'all. Thank you for the hugs. It's on your side. Okay, so you can see it. Good. Let me, you're traveling, but you're in there. Okay. You're traveling. Are you doing the move? Maybe you're dealing with your dogs. Yeah. I heard you say yesterday that you don't drive a truck anymore. I thought, is that what he said, Robert? That Travis doesn't drive anymore? A
No.
truck? No.
Oh.
So that's why he's going to come out here to Humboldt County and hang out with us, right?
Yep.
He's going to get out here. I know it. All right, let's see. Government. Where are you? Let's see. I'm going to find. Boy, they really buried it, didn't they? I used to find it super quick. Public defender. Oh, man. They probably.
Mike's coming at the end of the month.
Here?
Yep.
He is?
Yep.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah. I might snag him for the night so he can get some rest.
Of course you will.
He know.
Public.
We warned him last night, don't you get sick on us again, man.
Right.
Man.
Well, he's going to keep traveling like that. But, you know, a lot of people travel. It's just you are exposed to more, you know, things. His immune system's going to be way good. He'll be way strong, right?
He's got to go back to North Dakota. He's got to go get another.
Yeah, I caught that last night. I was when I finally left my girlfriend's house with all the kids, I got in and I caught the end of the stream. It seemed like you guys helped him get home. He was getting sleepy, and yeah. Oh, that's great. That's great stuff. Nobody needs to be lonely, right? Like you can drive and get. I was surprised when I actually tried to throw on YouTube when I was on Fickle Hill, because there was a time when you couldn't get reception, you know, to barely even talk on the phone, much less you're going to live stream something, you know. But the best you could do is maybe download something and watch it on the way down the hill. But anyway, now I can pretty much go down the hill. What is it? Only pause like 2 times if you're live streaming. Yep. I'm getting my kiss goodbye. Bye. Mwah.
Hey, Will.
Right. Say hi. You can't just, but it's Robert.
Hey, Will.
How's it going, man?
Remember last time you saw him, honey? You were a little dopey.
What's the weather like up here right now? Is it overcast?
Oh, yeah. He's
no,
always
it's sunny, but it's a little breezy and chilly.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, we got to keep that moisture going. Keep that moisture going east.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. See you later, man.
Are you guys smoked up out there?
No. Fogged up. We're
fogged up and misty and wet, kind of wet, which is good.
That's good. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Hopefully
see you guys later. Bye.
Bye, honey.
Take care. Have a good day.
I'll be in town tonight. Maybe we could do dinner there.
Okay.
No, going to work on a truck. You don't drive anymore. Just going to work on a truck. Okay.
Let me know.
Okay. Bye. Yeah, so I was going to double check. Oh, there's his name is double check. I finally got into public health. Let me see. Where's his name? They have really hidden that dude's name.
I wish summer would come. This is crazy.
Summer? Oh, honey,
Yeah.
This is summer.
I want summer.
This is summer. Where's his name?
Petaluma would get about 100 degrees quite a while, quite a few times. This is gravy. I like this.
Well, did you like 100 degrees?
No.
No, you can't do anything in that, right?
No, stay in the house.
Yeah. No, with the air conditioner. I don't like breathing in air conditioner all the time. You know? I don't know why I can't find this guy's name. I can't believe how buried it is right now. I mean, really, I shouldn't be surprised. I used to be able to go right to the old website and find public health nursing. I can't believe it. It's just really shocking me right now. I don't know. Administration, let's see up here. Public health. Yeah, what's going on in Down North? Anything?
Freedom.
Yeah, everywhere you go?
Yep. So far, everything's good.
All right, here we go.
I can't even remember. I can't remember the last time I wore a face diaper. Can't even remember.
All right, you guys,
Go
this is very interesting to me. So this is our leadership team of public health. And I'll tell you, one thing I know is that this woman here, Sophia Pereira, her title right now is Director of Public Health. I want y'all to know that 3 weeks ago, she was the mayor of Arcata. And she got appointed look at all these people. Okay, you got a child welfare service person. I get it. Financial, whatever. They are not showing the public health public health officer here on this leadership team. I am not finding his name anywhere here.
Hey, scroll. Wasn't that guy on the bottom corner? Wasn't that the guy that messed with you guys? You and Linda?
Let me see.
Go to that guy right there in the corner, the bottom left corner.
That looks like him. In the
does.
Beamer? In the Beamer?
That guy right there. That looks like him. I'm
Wait
just
a
saying.
minute. No, you weren't there with the guy with the Beamer. Which one did mess with me and Linda? What did he do?
He came to the window of the office. He said no, remember, then he walks back and he looks through the door and then he says that's not going to happen or something like that.
Oh, at the public health office. No, that's not him.
Yeah. Oh,
that's no.
It looked like that guy
in the video. Yeah, maybe.
That guy looks like him. That young guy on the bottom left.
This guy, Zachary Smith, right here.
Nope, the other guy.
Oh, Travis Green.
Nope, next one.
This one's a woman.
That guy. Okay.
That's a woman, dude. Yvonne Winter. But
also, I don't see that guy.
These all don't necessarily work in the they don't necessarily work in the building there. I just can't believe I can't find the public health officer's name anywhere on this website. It's got to be here. He gets on. Yeah, go ahead.
He's in trouble?
Well, I thought it was him. I mean, what are the chances there's two Ian Hoffmans, but one has two N's in their last name? Ian is a very unusual name, right? IAN. Is there that many Ians in the world?
We know one, right? We know one.
Okay, so what I'm trying to figure out is, where the heck is this guy? Where is he? They put him on. Let
me turn this for a minute.
They put him on the, you know what? He'll be on the meeting they did today. Let me see if I go in this. They're still live. No, are they still live? Oh, it's adjourned. So I wonder if I can find it. Oh, darn it. Now I lost it totally. Am I sharing? Okay, good. At least I'm sharing. I'm going to share this with the stand-up group. I might be wrong about this public health officer, but I don't think so. I do not think I'm wrong. I think it's really interesting if it is him. It doesn't even have anything to do with us here in the county, that lawsuit. That has to do with a bigger picture here, you know? No, but I hope it's him.
Oh, you asked about Del Norte?
Yes.
I was reading something on the, what's it called? CC Times, I think.
Okay.
And they have caught one of the school board people. They caught her at the fair without a face diaper. And then she goes back on the school board and is trying to mandate masks for children.
What an a-hole.
So they're calling her out right now. That's
Del Norte? In Del Norte?
They're calling her out, yeah.
Great. Yep.
So,
if they want another body when it comes time to go up against her, I'll drive up. I'll return the favor. Oh, today? I can't do it today. We're doing our town hall.
I guess they're meeting again today. I think it's 17th, right?
Yes, it is. It's my mother's birthday today. She is
Wow.
69 years old. She had me when she was 19. She was a young mama.
I'd have
So
met her. Felt better.
I gotta find this guy's name. So that's his name, Ian Hoffman. Now, when I go to, let's see, I'm gonna go to the Board of Supervisors. I bet you, oh, I know where I can show you. I'll show you one of my favorite clips of this guy. He's he's given a platform on the show you. Whoops. He's given a platform on the Board of Supervisors every week. They let him come in. Why does it keep going to that? And they let him speak. And so the last time that I saw I saw him speak, no, it was the worst. I mean, he's telling all these businesses, if customers come in, you got to give them the thing. And it's just awful that his advice and information that he's giving the community is disgusting. I mean, it really is just heartbreaking, And so that's him right there. And I'm trying to think. So I didn't watch last week's. I wonder if it's the week before. I don't know who they got these two cooks in the kitchen. They take up a lot of, they must be special. They get to be, excuse me, on the, oh no, this is it probably. They get to be on the Humboldt Access page with the Human Rights Commission and this is the one. I thought I did watch this, August 6th. Yeah, I'll show you our public health officer and how he talks to us and stuff.
There are no modifications.
If he's on here. So I'm sure he'll be telling us we need to wear the face diapers and get out right away and get the thing. Even though the week before he was saying they had pause for concern for the variant because the hospitals were getting full of people that, yeah, there he is. Okay, so I wonder if they'll spell his name. But I'll just play this so people can see who this guy is. And I want to look around. I want to look for his name. Why can't I hear it?
Thank you, everyone, for being here today.
He's so slow.
Briefly, I'll just say, I think that things are changing very rapidly in our county. The Delta variant of the coronavirus has shown itself to be much more contagious, as we've discussed previously. And I think when we couple that with what we're seeing right now as a moderate vaccination rate and a fair amount of openness and not very much masking going on in the community, we're seeing very widespread right now. The case rates have more than quadrupled in the last couple of weeks. We are seeing the hospitals filling up to a degree which they have not previously. And so we're all very concerned. So as you mentioned, we did take the step earlier this week to announce that we'll be instating the mask mandate again. That goes into effect tomorrow morning, 12:01 a.m. tomorrow, Saturday, August 7th. And we're hopeful that that mask mandate, coupled with people reconsidering gatherings, will help drive down the case rates over the coming weeks. We hope to not have to take any further steps to control this current surge of cases in Humboldt County. So we'll be monitoring them.
So last week he was saying that the hospitals were full of people that had taken the thing, right? And that was giving them pause for concern. So I found an article from Loco, and they're spelling his name with one N. So, but that doesn't mean anything because that paper is. Was a young male account. Okay. Linda's messaged me. Tom Howard was the young male at the counter. He couldn't decide if Ian P. Hoffman was there or not. Then decided he would go ask someone if he should look for him. I'm depending on you for the name of the female who came to the waiting area. Okay. Yeah, I wish I could. Linda, you know what? I am going to drop the link in here, you guys. I'm going to share something real quick with you. I've had a BitChute channel for a while. I only had one video on it. And in the last couple days, the first thing I had to do was upload the video to BitChute so that I could send it to you, Linda, because, okay, so here is Linda. Let's just play it, and then I'll also send it to you, Linda. I'm going to play. This was us at the public health officer, or this was us walking there.
Only 25 out of 58 counties that were doing this whole baloney again.
And I bet you we're the only county.
You'll get her name too, Linda, if you're
That is
watching.
what I think too.
I miss my freeness.
But I hear you.
Linda used to go talk all the time, she told me, at the, so Genevieve tried to go first, and Linda said, no, because,
No, come here, honey.
because we didn't want any trouble.
Let her go in first. She wants to go first. Let her go
So we were a little bit kind
Let
of
her go first.
stern.
I'm trying to.
So I love these ladies so much. Okay, so this will be, we won't see him yet because I don't get him right away. I don't want to intimidate him right away.
Hi, Linda.
Linda's a badass, right, guys? Love you,
Yeah.
Linda.
She had a killer. She had an awesome shirt too.
Yes. Okay, there's that guy. I
Hey, these people practice.
wait.
voice-
Oh, she just said his name. I was trying to hear his name. Tim. Well, anyway, it's Tim.
That's the whole point.
Why can't she get him to come out here and talk to us?
I don't know if he's available or not.
Can you check? Can you ask,
Like,
please?
duh.
I'm going to have to say no to that right
Why?
now, okay?
You're making an illegal determination.
I will have to route this on to,
Why can't you get the public? We'd like to talk to the public health officer, please. It's a very important matter. You can't even try to see if he could talk to us? Please? We're not going to hurt him. We promise. We just want to talk to him.
well, you know something, I don't think that, that's going to happen right now.
Okay, so you're refusing to see if he'll even speak with us? You as the
Tom Howard.
Tom Howard?
Tom
I'm
Howard.
going to have to tell someone else that you all are out here.
Okay.
He told the
Okay.
police. He called the
Yeah, you
police.
You asked
You're
the
gonna call the police.
public health officer to come speak to us like we're asking you to.
Okay, well.
Thank you. That'd be really nice if you could do that. Instead of somebody else to come harass us.
Thank you.
Thanks for nothing. Linda thought I did great. She goes, you did great. Now here's the other lady, Linda, if you need her name.
He's the one who have a private things.
I love Genevieve.
What I wanted to privately give to Ian.
Okay, but the issue is, I'll say hi.
I'm recording her, not you.
It doesn't matter. I need all four of you to step outside and discuss
Well,
this
can you come
outside.
out?
I don't know if he's even in his office, but if you'll step outside.
Nobody in here
I'll
knows if
check.
he's here.
Can you check first if he's here before we get scooted out? We shouldn't be refused service, actually.
No, this is.
A public building.
Right.
No, it's a clinic,
And it's
It's
a
a
public
medical-
building.
it is a
We
public-
pay for it, it's public.
but it's a medical.
And you're denying my right to due process. Is that what you want to go? Where you wanna
Go,
go?
Linda.
I can
Go,
possibly
Linda.
go there
Go,
because it
Linda.
is a medical.
Let's not argue, just go find it.
But if you would step outside, I would be happy to.
We'd rather step outside after you get him. Then we'll be happy to step outside.
They always say they're gonna
It would be
serve us
better
when we
for
go out,
us
but they
if we
never
could just-
do.
Somebody could just ask if
No,
he's
because
here.
sorry,
Nobody's
it's
even
about-
asked if we
It's
could
about
talk to him.
control, and you don't have it.
You guys are no legal authority. It's not that hard to go
That's
ask.
a legal determination.
You could get a notice then for denying us the right to talk to
So I
him.
need to tell you that you're stepping in place that you shouldn't go. You're going to cause harm to yourself.
And
Do you know that denying due process is treason?
I understand that.
Which much you know.
My name is Donna Stoneman.
Donna
I'm happy to.
Donna
I
Stunman?
know you're
Stubman?
doing this, that's fine.
Yeah. Something like that.
But as I said, I do need you to step out because we are a medical.
We need you to
facility.
get public health officer, please. That's what we've come in here to
It's a
ask
public
you.
building, it's a public.
We just would like to speak with
Once you
him.
step out, I would be happy. to-
No, that's
Okay, well, then we're
baloney.
gonna have to show me the law.
No.
Linda, I love you, Linda. Show me the law then.
Because he said so? Because he says so?
What
No.
a slimy
We know the
coward.
laws.
That's
Just
true.
legal documents to give him. So
Wow,
please
61
see if you
people
have
watched
it.
that.
Please.
That's cool. So that's a BitChute channel. I'm going to drop this link in here for you guys. for Linda especially. I know she wanted to get that lady's name. Has word not reached Tennessee? There is no test to diagnose. There's no test here either. We've called around and asked, how are you testing for the, that's the video that I just shared, you guys. That's, and there are some other, there's like 3 other ones on there. There's another one that Linda and I, there's like 45 seconds as we're sitting there. But yeah, I wonder if that was, I probably lost those guys. Hi, Toby. Leaders, where'd they go? Administration, let's see. Leadership team. Let's see if that guy looked like him. I don't think it was either one of these guys. But no. I'll tell you what, this guy here, Zachary, he almost looks like the guy when Justin and I went to the courthouse 2 weeks ago. There was this guy. Oh, and Justin did take a picture of him. He did send it to me. He was standing, he got out of his Beamer car and he was wearing an N95 thing. And he just gets out and he looks at all of us and we're standing there. And, we're all a bunch of gray hairs. We're all older. There's like 4 of us out, 6 of us out there. And he just says it like so nasty. He's just like, nobody's going to miss you guys when you're all gone, like that. It's like, thanks, thank you for that uplifting, wonderful. Why did, he might as well have just said, I hope y'all drop dead in the next 5 minutes. That's how triggered people are, just by seeing the flag or a sign that says, my body, my choice, or, no, they got great signs. And why, if you don't eat GMOs, why be a GMO? That's one of the, like, the first time I saw that, I was like, that's a weird sign. And then I thought about it. I'm like, yeah. Why let them alter your dang DNA? Why let them mess around? There's been enough proven what they're doing that people should be second guessing. They should be second guessing it alone by the censoring last year. They should have second guessed it. You know what? People would rather wear this than be thought of to be a T supporter. They'd rather suffocate themselves and conceal their identity and risk getting more sick than have anybody think they could possibly be a T supporter. That's sad. Like, I know people that aren't T supporters that don't wear it too. But, most of them now.
This guy.
Yeah.
It's about freedom and choice.
Yeah, medical sovereignty. So tonight, we didn't have any, I know, so somebody told me that, you had to sat down and waited. Well, we did sit down for a while. And the thing was, she did get up and give that paper. That is the other, I guess I should share. I already shared the first one, but the other 45 seconds was just Linda giving it to that guy and having him promise to give it to him. And then we left, and I'm walking down the street, and there's a police SUV pulls up, and I don't know what, we were in such a thick conversation. I didn't even connect it to us. You know what I mean? And I'm looking at the car and I tell everybody that I'm with, I go, oh, that's my friend. I go, that's my friend. She's a cop now, And so then we start walking away and my friend yells out, hey, Deanna. And I'm like, uh-oh. So I go back over there. I'm like, and then it hits me like, oh crap. She was called, because you've seen, Robert, it's right across from the courthouse. So those SUVs, they park around that area all the time. That's why I probably didn't think nothing of it. And I'll just mute you for a second, Robert. So anyway, when the car pulled up, I didn't think that they were calling us. I'll mute him back. I'm muting you and unmuting you. Anyway, so I realized it was my friend, and I realized right then, oh, they called the cops on us. So I go walk over there. I'm like, we just dropped off a form. We're done. We're out. So, okay, if we'd have just sat down and waited, then my friend would have had to come in and deal with me and escort me out and make a big scene. And if you know what I mean? It's just like the battles here, when you're not being protected by your police or your sheriffs, you really are on your own. And the way it is here right now, the criminals literally have more protection than us law-abiding citizens. They literally do, because the criminals are the ones that are running around with the box of face diapers and making you wear them. And the criminals are the ones that are breaking the law and discriminating and refusing you service. And they also get arrested and released immediately. They steal stuff. They steal vehicles. Every day there's a vehicle stolen. Every day. You could look up on Humboldt thieves and see some poor person they woke up and their car was gone, and it's just awful. And they'll find these guys and they'll maybe give them a ticket, maybe put them in jail, maybe not. There's no punishment here right now, except if you are a law-abiding citizen like I am, and I want to just go shopping somewhere, and they want to say, you either have, now it doesn't even matter if you took the jab, you still got to wear the stupid suffocating device. So you know what? They ain't woke up by now. I seen somebody posted somewhere, was it last night or today it was a couple of lions, and it said, you know what? The sleeping aren't going to wake up anymore. The sleepers are just not going to wake up. It's time to wake the rest of the lions. And it is. It's time to wake the rest of the lions, because they start setting up camps in your freaking neighborhood. You better get off your butt. You better find your local law-abiding leaders. The Oath Keepers or the California Militia. There are underground groups that have taken oaths too. An oath is an oath. And if they're these people that they have power in our courthouse, they have the vehicles and the weapons and the ability to be insulated and protected themselves against this stuff. They could turn on us like that, you guys. Wake up. They don't protect me when I'm getting harassed. I was arrested for not wearing a stupid face diaper at a Safeway store that has a non-discrimination policy on their website. I showed the police officer my religious exemption. I told him I knew a mandate wasn't a law. They didn't give a crap. Okay? They didn't care. The same with the sheriffs. The sheriffs did the same thing. I'm going to share it because I'm just so pissed off and we're just rambling anyway. I'm going to share what is going on, because a lot of these people haven't seen these other videos. Oh, sorry.
I gotta step out of me.
Okay, go ahead. Yep.
Okay.
I'll mute him off. The old channel of mine, I've got my arrest on here. I've got every single thing that I had to deal with, all these people that have been harassing me, and I haven't shared them very much, but I want to share this again. I've shared it one time, and it was on a stream that I called Life in these United States or something like that. That's my arrest. That's a 4-minute, that was a 4.5 minute situation talking with him. There's Newsom saying how he can't mandate anything. And these were the sisters. They let me down.
And they wouldn't check me out because I wouldn't put a mask on. I can't wear a mask. I told them I have all the laws.
I'm sharing.
Okay, so have you purchased this stuff yet?
I put my card in, and all they have to do is push it, but she didn't want to do it
Okay,
unless
so
I put a mask
listen,
on.
because this is a private establishment, they do have the
This
right
is a public accommodation.
No, they have the right to refuse service to you. So
This
if they
is a
don't
public
wish,
accommodation,
so
right?
listen, if they do not wish to sell these items,
If they don't wish
have
to.
So right now, that's what they're doing.
We run on wishes
So
now.
you're gonna have to
This
go or put on
gets
a
me
mask
mad,
to
you
continue
guys.
shopping.
I was so mad. I
You're
cried
not acting
so
lawfully at
all the way
I have all
home.
the laws right here. These are public accommodation.
Okay, so listen, this is a private establishment.
This is not a private
they don't
establishment.
wanna-
This is a
they
public
have the right-
accommodation.
Listen, they have the right to refuse service to you.
They do
Okay?
not.
Yes, they do.
No, they
So that's
don't.
what they're doing. They refuse to sell this to you. Okay.
Is that what you
They're
know?
not refusing. They're saying put on a mask.
Right,
And
they're
then you're
trying to
allowed to shop here.
manipulate me to wear. I own a business in this town for 25 years. I have 40 employees here. I know the laws, and they don't have no right over my body. I have all the laws here. It's all here.
Okay, and I understand that. It's,
This is what they're supposed to, this is how they're supposed to treat the
Diana.
public. Workers are not supposed to, they must ensure.
I'm so
they're
upset, you
not
guys. I
supposed
just,
to confront
Diana.
coworkers
I'm
and
losing
members
it.
of the public
I'll
who
lose
are
my
not wearing a
edge.
face covering for the purpose of attempting to enforce any local.
Diana.
This is, all she had to do was push a button. Are you gonna really let them do this to us in
We're
our
just
town?
explaining to you.
This is not right. You're
Okay.
wrong.
That
This
may
is
be your
right.
opinion. That's-
Deprivation
no
of
one's
color
here
of
arguing
law.
your opinion.
This is not opinion.
Okay.
This is civil rights, ladies. This is civil rights. This is ridiculous.
We're not going to argue this. This is a
Okay,
private property
But can we,
establishment.
this is not private property.
It
This is a
is.
public accommodation.
Okay.
I have a irrevocable right to shop here.
Okay.
Free and equal access. That's the law. I know the law. I've been studying it for my own business,
Hello.
and I'm trying to help. All she has to do is push a button.
Okay.
She's discriminating. You know, discrimination is serious. You guys are supposed to be on my side. You're constitutional.
We're on no one's side.
Are you constitutional peace officers?
Yes.
Okay,
It's not
then
the-
help me.
Are we
Diana,
Help me.
I'm trying to, but
No,
you're
you're
arguing.
not
You're- You're screaming at me.
I'm screaming at her, and my mom is. I sound like I'm an elder abuser here.
Mom, don't do this to me right
Mom.
now. Go in the car.
And I sound so mean to my mom, but
What
I'm
do we
not.
wanna do right now?
I'm really
Because
good to my
you can
mom.
sit
I
here and argue with
promise.
us all you want. But the fact of the matter is, you need to put a mask on in order to shop in Safeway. It's a private property.
That's what
establishment.
you're going to tell me.
I am going to tell
And you
that.
are too.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what I'm dealing with here in my county. So I don't know if that would concern you at all, but it really concerns me. Hi, Shepherd. When did that happen? Oh, let's see. When did that happen? That happened on October 26th of 2020. And I was telling just about the soft passive aggressive. This is the softest passive aggressive guy right here. This is only a minute.
What are you going to do for me?
What's that?
I'm not done. I'm not done.
They're going to close in front of the
Just
store.
ring me up
Okay,
for my
this is what they do, you guys. They will
I
shut the
was
whole
wearing the
store
mask. It
down
wasn't good enough for him.
if you don't leave.
Sir, ring me up or call
I'm
me.
wearing a shield in the
Go
store
ahead.
right now, you guys. A clear shield that goes from my chin over my nose. I shopped in the store for 45 minutes.
But you won't serve me.
And
You're
he
refusing
made me
service.
go outside while he took my card
Not free and equal access.
and rang up my groceries and bagged them.
It is not unhealthy American. You're discriminating against me right now.
See how he's using his power? He's not mean.
We have policies.
Where's
It's
your
right
store
at the front
policy?
door.
He's just a jerk.
Right at the front door.
Oh, no, you don't get to make up your own laws.
It's right at the front
Your
door.
store policy probably says that you don't discriminate. And a judge on a summary judgment will throw you guys out for
Then
that.
you may get free groceries at some point.
I don't want free
I
groceries.
get
just
free
want to be served
groceries.
like a human
I got it on
being.
record. I'm gonna.
99.9% of the people are not a problem.
Yeah, I understand that, because they don't know
I'm
the
giving you
laws,
your
but I
option.
do.
Yeah,
I know
you're-
my laws.
you're good.
I know my rights.
So what I'll ask you to do is step outside where you can breathe clearly. I can ring up your groceries. And
I'm gonna show the
I will
shield
bring
I'm
the
wearing.
receipt
Because
out
this
to you.
isn't good enough.
It is
This
not good
shield
enough.
was not good enough for you.
So I was wearing, you guys, I was wearing something on my face. And that's what I've been dealing with. Even though I've tried to somewhat, compromise with the ridiculousness, even though I know for a fact they cannot do this to me. This is just the kind of stuff they do. And I'll just share this arrest since I'm doing this.
They
here.
don't have that right over me. I
So
know this.
This is the beginning. This is arrest here. Oh, I'm gonna check on Robert, see if he's back, because he might have some smarty aleck thing to say, and he might want to say something. You are back. There you are.
Popo got you.
Oh, you're so proud of me. The Popo. Yeah, I love the Popo. My family in Chicago. I have a Chinese uncle. My auntie married. He's a sheriff. His son, unfortunately, his son passed away. He was a deputy. I have 3 uncles that were firefighters. One of them died in the Great Chicago Fire of '79. I have 2 uncles that were DEA agents. Okay. One of them was in Istanbul, Turkey. And I have nurses in the family. I don't have any doctors, but they're all first responders. And our family split. I'm sure I know some of my cousins whose kids, you know, they have to wear the thing there and stuff. And probably they got the thing. And I don't care. I love my family. You know, I love my family, whatever. It's not going to be an issue that's going to divide me from them. However, they may choose to allow it to divide them from me, right? So that's not me. I'm not doing that. So thank you for being so proud of me. Wait till you see my arrest, Kay. You'll be really proud of me. I'm always proud when I don't swear. I'm working on that saltwater fresh thing. I know it's naughty. I know that the salty language isn't supposed to come out of the same well as the fresh spring. I know that. So I'm working on it. You know, I'm working on it. Yeah, we all are. And I'm glad that in the Liberty Nation, we are holding our ground. The ladies are holding their ground, even though I've been at them like, this is free speech, you guys. They're like, yeah, but we can't say the F-bomb and we don't want to, you know. So good for Shep and Tara and Tracy. I love those ladies so much. And, you know, Tracy was to tears about how someone had really went off on her with the language and just made her feel so berated. And it just broke my heart. And it made me realize, you know, yeah, it's one thing when you're being attacked, but when somebody throws salty language in the attack, you know, it's a little extra hurtful. And so I heard it. Yeah, sometimes it does happen, but I do pray this prayer. It's in the Proverbs. Put a guard over my mouth. Excuse me. There's a proverb that it's like you're asking for this invisible guard, you know? And so that is one of my special prayers. I do want that spiritual guard over my mouth. I want to speak life. I want to speak words of life, words that are pleasant, like honey, you know? So I'll share you my arrest, you guys. This was so that I just showed you what happened at Safeway with those sheriffs. And I showed you what happened at Eureka Natural Foods. And try to see if any more, because the arrest was in November. What was it? November. It says 8 months ago. So yeah, you see, I had already experienced, I'll show you my best one first. I want to show you what I all experienced before I finally said, that's it. I'm not leaving again. I had already been shooed out of, you have no idea. Probably 20 stores, but I only recorded this. I'm going to show you how nasty. This is an 11-minute interaction that I had. I was supporting this woman. She owns a local, it's like a postal service, right? Like a, you know, mail is us or something. And so I used to go there all the time. I've spent thousands of dollars at her establishment. And this was early on. This was in October. And so I am recording I'm recording the conversation in my pocket. Excuse me. That sounds weird. I was recording the conversation and my phone was in my pocket the first 7 minutes, but it was really a good interaction. And it shows how much I was trying to help this business that I really loved. And I was trying to, I gave them paperwork. I told them the laws, and I got promised and snapped at and clapped at and like waved like a dog. If I just went outside, they would give me my stamps. And you know what? I did go outside and I never did get those dang stamps. But this is how crazy and psychotic these people get after you're trying to tell them what the real laws are. For 7 minutes, okay, the store owner is going to come at me. You're going to see she's in a state of hypercapnia already, or hypoxia, or whatever. She is already. No, I'm serious. She has got herself in such a damn hizzy that she's going to be. My mom and I left because my mom seriously thought she was going to have a heart attack. And when you watch her. I'm going to play the rest of this for you guys, and I'm going to run real quick to the restroom. But when it gets to the end, a police officer, I'm going to tell you some things to look out for. So when we walk out of the door of the store, my mom is luring me out. She says, get out. She's gonna, she's so upset, Deanna, just get out. I'm like, okay, fine, Mom. My son was away. I couldn't see him or talk to him. I just wanted stamps for him. I was emotionally already also very upset too. So as we're walking out, I want you to see in the video what happens. My mom tells her, I don't know what she says, calm down or it's okay or something. My mom touches her and the girl is so nasty to my mom. So you can see that, but you can see her come up to me.
So you're all going to refuse me service right now?
I'm not refusing.
You're going to go outside?
No, I'm 100% not refusing your service. I am happy to serve
She's
you.
double. She's got a double
Curbside.
diaper on her face.
I'm happy to
Got it.
serve you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Curbside.
Got it.
More than happy to
Trying to
provide
help
this
you.
service.
I gave him the laws.
Look, it says right here.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I will serve
Okay.
you curbside.
Okay.
I'm
Trying to help you. I'm trying to help you not be on a lawsuit. I'm trying to help you not be on a lawsuit.
Great, thank you, help me.
Yeah,
I
you're
am
welcome.
happy
You
to
should read the
serve.
paper I gave
I'm
him.
happy to serve any customers.
See how she
I'll never
claps
come
at me?
back here again.
She's trying to clap me.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank God.
Thank God I'm never going to give her any more money again.
Healthy.
People are idiots.
Sure it does. Don't worry. I'll never be back in your store again. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry.
She calls me a bitch right before the cop walks up.
I
Watch.
just gave you. All these businesses discriminating are getting them. Okay?
Bring it on, bitch.
How do you like that timing? Did I look like the jerk there?
He is discriminating against me. He will not serve me free and equal access. Is this a public accommodation? Is this a public accommodation, Chris? Is it a public accommodation, Chris? Yes, it is. They've been badgering me and harassing me and intimidating me for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was 10 minutes, you guys. 9 minutes. Okay, I recorded this. The minute I walked in. I'm no longer welcome there. They don't want my money. Thousands of dollars I've spent there.
We don't need them.
My mom says that's okay. We don't need them. My mom is so funny in this, you guys. Okay, I got to tell you something before it happens. So Peggy Hall has this funny thing that she calls, she tells people, you know how businesses think they can make up their own stuff? And she uses this line. She says, what if businesses all of a sudden decided to say, yeah, she's totally oxygen deprived. I told you, I warned you. What if businesses decided that they discovered that if you snort a line of cocaine before you go shopping, you will have a wonderful shopping experience. And that is now their rule. Okay. So I use this line on the cop. You got to hear my mom when I say it. My mom is so funny in this. So I'll be right back too.
Why do you want my ID? I'm not the one breaking the law here.
You're causing disturbance here.
I am. Did you know that they are supposed to give me free and equal access, sir? Did you know that this is my civil right in America, sir? Did you know that? I know my rights. Okay? They should be arrested, not me, for discrimination.
Yeah, it's civil. You can,
Yeah, I could. So I don't need to give you my name.
you do.
For what?
Because you're being detained for causing a disturbance.
I'm being what?
Detained,
No.
causing a disturbance.
I'm not in their building. I'm not here.
Yeah, I just,
No.
listen,
Officer Bonaparte.
No, you can take me in. I'm not giving you my name. Unless you want to arrest me unlawfully, I'm not giving you my name. Then leave me alone and you should school them. I gave them the real laws.
look up under PC 148.9
Mhm.
of the California Penal Code.
Mhm.
Look it up.
Nothing.
Okay, I don't need to. I have all this. You see this? This is what I know. This is real law. I know real law. And I'm ready to pursue legal action against all these businesses that discriminate in Humboldt County. I'm tired of it.
Oh yeah, I am ready. You better believe it.
This is not fair. I've had men in masks come at me and intimidate me and make me stand curbside. Are you kidding me? That's not right.
Businesses are allowed to do.
No, they're not. What if they say we want you to do a line of cocaine before you come in our store? That's our policy. They can't do that.
I'd be back a lot.
You know, with
My
established
mother,
law,
you
sir,
hear my mother?
They can't make up.
Did you hear that,
policies
Robert?
violate established law.
Yeah.
Okay, do you need this for yourself too? Are you a peace officer? Are you a constitutional, law-abiding police
We're
officer?
free to go.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm free to go, but the problem is I'm free to go, and I don't get no stamps, and I don't get no groceries, and I don't, so standing up sucks because when you stand up, you are inconvenienced, and you have to go somewhere else or get someone that wears the stupid thing to get it or do the curbside thing. But it is criminal because we are supposed to be able to have free and equal access, right? A hearing impaired person depends on lip reading sometimes. Not everybody certainly speaks sign language uses sign language, right? So the hearing impaired have to walk around and be in this cruel world, and the kids without the social interaction. I just can't stand it, you guys. So that was in October. So by the time I got arrested, you guys, I want you to know that I had left many, 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 many times before. Safeway was 1, 2, 3 times.
3.
There was another time, this lady, I'll share this with you. This lady, this is only a minute long. This isn't the gal, this was a sweetheart lady, but I want to show you another thing that happened. Okay, so I was at Safeway, but this is why I decided to let Safeway Arcata be the place that I go ahead and let them arrest me from. Because for one thing, the police department's right across the street, so my car would still be there. I thought about these things, No, actually, I didn't even care. My husband would pick me up wherever. That's my store. That's my grocery store at the bottom of my hill where I live. And I also have to shop there for my job as a preschool cook. And so it's very serious for me that I'm able to get my groceries. Okay. So when I did get arrested, I'd already still been shooed out of there. This was the Safeway Arcata. This was 2 days later, I guess, of that other incident, because wasn't the other one October 20th, it said. So I didn't get my groceries. So here I am to go get my groceries. And what happened was I'm in this, I got my cart full of groceries. No problem. But then I get to the checkout and I got half of my groceries are on the conveyor belt and the other half is still in the basket. And talking to this, I'm just, we're doing our thing. Checker's doing the thing. She looks up at me and she literally says to me, she says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even notice. Because your smile is so beautiful," manipulation, right? "That you're not wearing a face diaper." And I said, "No, I'm not. I can't." And she says to me, "Well, then I can't serve you." And she literally shut her freaking register down and left the register, left the customers behind me, left me there with half my groceries in the basket and the other half on the conveyor belt. So then after that, I went into my car because I always went equipped with paperwork. I had all the paperwork. So I went back to talk to her. I saw her. This is what happened.
Hi.
Ouch.
Hi. I need that person's name who left me at the checkout today.
Okay, was there a problem?
Yeah, she wouldn't serve me. She wouldn't take my money. She wanted me to wear a mask or she wasn't going to take my money for some reason.
Oh, okay.
So I just wanted to give her this. You could give it to her. I don't know her name. I can get it later. I just want her to know. And also, please give her all this, and you guys please read it. I haven't been hassled here before. I've had a great shopping experience, Tiffany, and I really appreciate you being patient with me. I'm sorry, I don't want to be an asshole. I just can't wear a mask, and I'm just so, it just hurts because I've been shopping here for 32 years. I've known her, and she just walked away while I was in the middle of my purchase. So I had to go to the self-checkout, and she said, I'm sorry, I can't serve you. So is that a policy you guys have here that they do?
Yeah, we do reserve the right to refuse service if we feel the need to. But if you have like a certain medical condition or something that makes you not.
She didn't even ask me. She didn't even ask me. I have this. I have a religious exemption, which is the same protected civil right as but I didn't feel like I was going to get anywhere with her, so I just left. I don't want to, like I said,
No,
I don't want to cause you grief, Tiffany.
I'll give all the stuff to the
Thank
store
you.
manager.
Are those cigarettes?
Peace to you.
I
And
didn't know
sorry.
they had cigarettes at Safeway. I don't think they have cigarettes at Safeway anymore, you guys. Okay, I'm sorry. Third time. She can't see you, Linda. You are Linda, you are in a private. Oh, you're in here. Dang it. I didn't realize Linda was here. I'm sorry, Linda. Can you hear me? Can you hear us? Are you there, Linda? She might have walked away. She was Shep isn't in the private chat, so she can't hear you. Let me see what she wrote. Hoffman, Tom Howard. Let's see. Linda's writing to me in the chat. She said, third time at Shepherd of the Forest. The incident at Public Health Office happened around 3:30, Friday the 13th. Oh, Shep, were you asking me? Oh, that's when that happened. I thought she was asking me when my when that arrest happened or something. Linda's here. I can't hear you, Linda, honey. Linda's here, she called in. You might have to unmute through your settings, Linda. Through your settings, you go to microphone, or maybe bounce out and bounce back in. I'll let you back in. I'm sorry I didn't see you. But I see that you're here, Linda. So sorry about that, honey. I would love to talk with you.
Hi, Shepherd of the Forest.
Hi, Shep.
I'm on number 4, so you know.
I think Robert's your biggest fan, Shep. Shep, he was telling me to start listening. So I did start listening, but I've had so little time to really just listen anymore. I used to listen to everybody talking. I see Neck of the Woods is on, and I think Jeff Riddle comes on when I'm on too or something. So it's really cool to see that there's a lot of us that are on, where people can just kind of bounce around. That's what we dreamed of a couple months ago when it was just Mike, and we're like, yeah, we need more people to get on and do this thing and to give us the ability to talk to each other. And I like the small groups. I'm going to text Linda and tell her she's in here.
Hey, can you put Shepherd's YouTube channel up?
Yes, I will right now.
Okay.
Let me find it.
She deserves 1,000 followers too.
For real.
Really?
So Robert listens to Shepherd of the Forest. She reads books on all kinds of history books and American politics stuff, right? Not all kinds, but I know she's doing it on the lineages of the Illuminati, correct?
Yep.
And now she's on Disney. Is that right? Is she still in Disney?
Yeah.
I'll bet that's super interesting, huh? He was a CIA operative, wasn't he? One of those guys that designed it. One of those guys that designed the playground was a
kind of psycho.
Yep, there it is. There's Shepherd's page, you guys. So she is on the Disney Bloodline. Ooh, look at these titles: Occult Porn King.
He's psycho, man.
Man, oh man. We got the Russells, the Rothschilds, the Van Dune. And then she's also done a great stuff on Nasara Jassara. I know a lot of people don't know much about it or anything. She read that book and also did a great wrap up and a great interview with Mandy. I should do my own interview with you, Shepherd, because I really loved your interview with Mandy, but it was really clicky. And there she is. That's my favorite picture of her. She doesn't show herself very much. She does like to show her trees. She likes to show her trees. Well, thanks OneDrive for popping up a picture. Glad it wasn't anything I didn't want to share. The flag is fine. But look at that, Andrew Jackson and the birth of the Democratic Party. I mean, yeah. Let's see. She's got a lot of great stuff. Kids and weapons found in the shipping containers. Was that on the Evergreen? Was that 4 months ago? The Evergreen was? Yeah, but there's a lot of good stuff here, you guys. And Shepard's voice is one of those that I don't know, something about it just really calms me. Hi, Lisa Anderson. I love listening to Shepard's voice because it just I don't know, there's something about calm, and Tara's the same way. Something about and Tracy. Probably Kay too. I'm not of that calm. My voice is not that way. My voice is like, my voice is like chaos, I think. So, and I didn't drop the link, but let me drop it. I'm sorry. But I just wanted to show off all the work she's done. This is a lot of work. And it's really nice to have somebody else read a book to you sometimes. My husband and the kids and I, we always would get a book on tape when we travel. There's Shepherd of the Forest's channel. Funny because Linda's email is Queen of the Forest. So I've got the shepherds and the queens of the forest with me, which is groovy, super groovy. And so, yeah, I'm going to just share this arrest with you. That'll be about it. I have shared this stuff before, but a lot of people don't know this channel is my old channel that YouTube took down. It's just my name right there, Deanna Hardwick. And there is some stuff. I did some videos on some DUMBs, and my website does have some stuff on DUMBs. But we also, there's a lot of good past dreams on here. There's Robert and I, we had our ramblings, but it was even before, was it before Rushmore or not? There's some Rushmore shots in here. I did a video with Elaine and Mike about what happened.
One of our best ones was taken down, remember?
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was really good.
It was good, dang it. It was good.
Yeah.
This interview was really good with Mike and Elaine because Mike got to explain what was going on with when they got kicked out of the Airbnb on the 4th of July with a disabled veteran and with 3 kids. And that was just such a horrible thing. And he got to explain that in his own words. Linda, you're still here, but I don't hear you, darling. If you bounce out and try to come back in, maybe it would work. And let me redo this stream. I gave her the link in an email. I'll drop this link in here if anybody wants to call in. I'm just hanging out today. I'm going to go down at 5 o'clock. We're doing this town hall here in Eureka. We're going to the I'll post this one too if you want to see Mike talk about when they got kicked out of it. It was really, I was glad I got him to do this story in his own words because I'd like to get Jeff on record too. And I wanted to see if they ever got any of their money back or anything because I was going to leave her a nasty review on those people's thing, but I didn't want to do it if they refunded them any money or anything. You know, I don't want to do a nasty review if they made it right for them. And I don't know that they did or not, but if you want to hear Mike talk about the night they got kicked out of the Airbnb in South Dakota on the 4th of July, and that was a really good one. So I just dropped that link in there for you guys. And I started dreaming back in, I guess about 4 months ago. I didn't do too much. I had to start when they were doing when they set up our high schools as clinics for the 12-year-olds. That's when I was like, okay, this is it. I'm done. Actually, I did a video. My best video I did was 9 months ago, and it's on. I'm going to drop this link in too, just to show people this resource. I do know what I'm talking about when I say that mandates, guidelines, rules, laws, those are not laws. And this is a 13-minute video. It's kind of Peggy Hall style, right? She shows you how to research stuff and do it. So that was a video of the difference between guidelines, orders, mandates, and laws. But I'm just going to share this arrest, and if anybody else wants to call in or talk, and if not, I'll probably just get off. I've been talking for so long. So this was after all those other things, and you guys, all the incidences with the sheriffs, with the police, that stuff was back in October. They came out with the guideline. It was April 24th. And it wasn't really enforced yet until May, June, and then it started to. So I was really annoyed because my crew that I am responsible for, they were going out and doing cleaning and exposing themselves. That's a real hero for you, in case you didn't know. Someone who like first responders are. After them, we're not as high up as a first responder. Obviously, we don't know how to save lives and stuff like that. However, we were definitely called on to step up our services during the height of it all. And during the 2 weeks when everybody else shut down and stayed home, my crew was going out and doing cleaning. And they were not forced to cover their face then. So after that period ended, and then they come out and say, now we want you all to cover your face. I was unhinged. I was unhinged about it because my people were risking their lives already. And I knew that I couldn't make them wear those things. Nobody else can either. And I've been fighting this for a long, long time. And so finally, after months and months, from May, June, July, August, September, October, 6 months of getting chased out, getting discriminated, hassled, crying all the way home, no groceries, no stamps, no this, no that. I was done. So this is me at the breaking point.
Okay,
I can't believe this cop is here.
Let me shop here without a mask. Exactly. Because I've already dealt with this and talked to the manager and called and followed up, and
Crazy.
as far as I knew, I was supposed to be able to not have a problem anymore. So these little young kids running around telling us that we have to wear masks. They don't have that right.
I'm so
over me.
shocked. Like, I can't believe this is even
The
happening.
governor has an injunction. The governor has no right over my body. I know that for sure.
How come people don't know that?
3 counties, and I can't make my employees wear masks.
So annoying.
Sir.
Man, we could sit here and debate about this and that, all this stuff, but at the end of the day, they can tell you to leave because they don't want you here. That's what's going on.
They have a non-discrimination policy on their website. They can't discriminate against me.
Like I said, we could sit here and debate about policy and all that stuff.
So they called you to come here and harass me and tell me what? I can't buy my groceries for my house unless I put a mask on?
You want a mask?
No, I don't want a mask. I can't wear a mask.
Simple solution to this problem.
It is not a simple solution. If you've been...
Are you there, Linda? Are you there, Linda? Oh, that's you, Robert. I sounded like Linda came back in.
Sir, we have a right in this country. Do you understand? This is my civil right in this country. This store has a non-discrimination policy on their website. A judge with a summary judgment will rule them unlawful.
You can see them later.
I don't want to see them later. I need groceries, sir. You're going to get between me and my groceries right now. You are going to do that to me?
Put a mask on there. You're being unreasonable. I don't like wearing masks. I don't believe
Then you shouldn't. You don't have to. You don't know your governor's a liar. What's wrong with you? You're a police officer. I have contacted Sheriff Hansel. I've contacted all law enforcement in this county. This shouldn't be a problem.
Do you understand you're not being reasonable right now? Do you see that?
That because I won't wear a mask because you want me to put a mask on, and I told you I can't wear one?
Low barrier of request for them to actually wear masks.
It really is, huh?
It's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal to you.
It's not.
This is a big deal to me.
Okay.
It is a big deal to me. I can't breathe in a mask. All I'd be doing is coughing and touching my face in this store. I've talked to this manager, Misty Anderson here. I've spoken with these people personally. I've talked to Sheriff Hansel. I've been through this gamut. I don't understand. You're going to tell me I can't have my groceries done. You're going to make me leave the store and not get groceries again.
Yep.
That's what you're going to do.
You're doing it to yourself. Don't be blaming me.
I'm doing it to myself. You don't even know the governor's lying, unlawful, has an injunction on him.
I didn't say I like the governor, did I?
He's not lawful. You want to arrest me?
No, I really don't. I think the last thing I want to do today is arrest you.
Then you can do it. I'm not walking out of here without my groceries. You can go ahead and arrest
Oh my
me.
gosh,
I'm
he
so
said
done.
that. He was so cute, wasn't he?
I
actually like the guy.
This is a non-discrimination
He's super
store.
cute
Did you know
guy,
that? I
but
can find it for you on my phone.
You know how dumb this is? I'm going to put you in handcuffs and then walk you across the street to the station and cite you out. That's the waste of
That's
time.
fine. Then I'll stand before a judge and tell him you did it to me. Oh my gosh, this is the only way to get rid of the masks.
Can I explain something really quick?
He's wearing a Norwex mask.
I understand that you feel like it's violating your rights.
You don't understand that I have employees in 3 counties.
Look at all these
42 of them. I
tattoos
can't
this
make them wear
cop
masks.
has.
So here's the situation, regardless of right to refuse service to anyone.
Their policy says they do not discriminate on their website, sir.
Okay. They have a right to refuse service to anybody for any reason. Okay. So if they want
So
you to leave
this,
the store,
does this civil right mean nothing to you? Does the
they can ask you to
1960?
leave the store.
I'm asking you personally. Are you a peace officer of this state?
Yes, I am.
Does this
And you know I am.
civil right
And I
mean
know he is,
anything to
she
you?
says.
Ma'am, they can ask you to leave the
Answer
store.
me,
Please.
yes or no.
Ma'am, I'm not
Answer
taking
me.
anything. Relax.
Don't tell me to relax.
Drama.
I don't need yours.
Listen, you can shop or groceries somewhere else. If they don't want you in
Those
the store,
stupid
you can't be
masks.
here.
So you can leave voluntarily, which we would love that. Everyone would love that. Or you can not leave
I
voluntarily.
can be manipulated by you two lawless police officers protecting the lying governor of this county. No, I don't want to leave.
All right, well, you're under arrest for trespassing. So you're wasting everyone's time, so thank you. Hand me back.
Yep. So that's why I fight you guys in this county. I'm just so sick of it. Paul at Studio Restream says I'm in private chat. Paul at Studio Restream.
And allow,
He's talking me through it. I don't know where you're talking to Paul. Hi, Spring Roll. Oh, I love that you're listening and driving. I do that too. Did I ever show you that video, Robert, of that arrest? Did you ever see that before? Yeah.
I'm sending this to Linda.
Okay. Use Safari browser and allow the mic and camera. Okay.
That's all you got to do. It's very simple.
Safari, yeah.
Simple, real simple.
I don't know if she's on her phone. She's here. It shows her here. I see her here. Like Linda, this is you. This Al right here, this is you, babe.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah, she's here. But and it's like, oops, that made you smaller. Sorry. And but I can't hear her.
Where does Spring Roll live?
Where are you driving, Spring Roll? I don't know where she lives. I think she's on the East Coast, right? Like oh gosh, I can't. I would just totally be guessing. I'd just throw out a state and it would just be a 100% guess. I'd have a 1 out of 50 shot, you know. Paul tells me I have to go to YouTube or another channel if I want my chats to appear. Let me try Safari. Thanks, Robert. Okay. I don't know how she's talking to Paul. Maybe is that on? She says it's the restream, but I'll bet it's on YouTube. Polly, where are you, Polly? I don't even know where she is.
So she can hear us, right?
I bet you she can hear us. Yeah.
So she has
bet
to
you she
click
can.
on the she has to click on the guest link right there, and then it'll ask what browser to use, and you select Safari. 2 clicks, you're in.
Well, sometimes what I have to do is because I go in it, and I must be putting it in DuckDuckGo or something because it bounces back at me, and then it says, and this screen comes up where it says use Safari, and there's a copy button, and then I have to copy the link, and I open up Safari, and then I drop the link in Safari.
Goes right in.
Right. But a lot of people have problems like this, Linda, when they first try to get on these shows. Oh, she's in Pennsylvania. Okay, so she's where Chabal is. Chabal in Pennsylvania. She's on the East Coast. Yeah, she's on the East Coast. Wonder where you're driving to. I wonder where she's driving to. I'm so nosy. I want to know everything. Where's anybody? Where'd Travis drive to today? Travis, are you still with us, Travis? Are you still listening or listening in? Oh, I just saw a yucky thing. Let me share it. It just showed up on my YouTube as a, you know how they'll do their suggestion things. Look at all these people I follow. History. Okay, I didn't click on it. Let me click on it. So it's Raiders unveil vacation plan. And It's showing. There it is here. Let's show this. This is gross.
She's going to
This is
KFC.
gross, you guys. You going to KFC? Who is?
She is.
Oh my gosh, Kay. I have a video. I could find this for you. We just got a KFC here in Humboldt County like 3 months ago. I am not kidding you. We got a In-N-Out like last year. Like we got 2 big new fast food chains, and I had to take a video. My husband and I were driving. We were driving south somewhere, and the KFC had just opened like 3 days before. Okay, so I got to find this video for you guys, but I don't want to send you off on a rabbit trail and while I'm looking for it, but I will share it someday. We're driving through town. Oh, I hear the bleep. Maybe she's got in. Linda, are you here? No, I don't hear you, honey. Maybe
Don't
there's
hear
also
you or see you.
no, there's also a setting for your mute button. Sometimes it's on you might be in the right browser and you might be unmuted on the screen. Sometimes you have to take your phone and swipe it because the Restream has different screen options. Nope, Safari didn't do the trick. How about Google?
Wow.
Google does it. I go to
weird.
Google. I wonder what, maybe she's on you know what? She could be if she's on an Android, we gave her bad advice. Yeah, sorry, Linda. We're TTs. We're tech idiots. We're idiots.
We're on iPhones.
Right, and the iPhone is Safari. Perhaps she's on an Android, and that's what happened. I'm sorry, Linda. On an Android, only Google or Firefox. Google, nope. I'm at home on a Mac Mini. Oh, she's on a Mac Mini. Well, then Safari should work. Isn't Safari the Apple? Google who? Nope. Google who?
I know. I like how she says it.
She'll see me at 5. She's done trying. Okay, Linda. I understand. It's frustrating.
Love you, Linda.
Love you, lady. You are a badass. You're my hero. I can't wait to show you off. Get on the video. They will hear you. You guys did see Linda though. She told me that she's been doing the common law stuff for like 15, 20 years in Humboldt County. I said, where have you been? How come I haven't found you? I found the jackpot, you guys. She just files paperwork all the time. So yeah, back to this. And the story about KFC. So we're driving through town, you guys. They had cones set up and a separate lane had to be created for all the traffic. It was probably like, oh my gosh, it had to be 30 to 50 cars, and they're doing the wraparound. And then they go post it on Humboldt Foodies page, and the snobby foodies in the Humboldt Foodies are just like, oh, KFC, It's funny, man. It's like big news in Humboldt County, because most of the wellness people here, they don't eat fast food at all. They do not touch it. I mean, my bookkeeper that worked for us for A1 for a long time, he was like 66 years old. And his wife and him, they came in and they had told me they had never been to a Wendy's. Not one time. A Wendy's. Wow. I'm like, what? I love Wendy's. I mean, I don't eat poultry, swine, or bovine anymore at all, but I could cook it. I could cook a mean steak. I don't care. If I was in another country and somebody put a bowl of food in front of me, I guarantee you, I'm not going to be like, oh, no, I don't eat that food. It's a privileged diet to eat vegan. I don't eat. My daughter's a vegan. I'm a pescatarian, I guess. I eat seafood. I love seafood. I live on the coast. I'm not giving up lobster and crab and shrimp. And
no way.
There's no way, man. There's no way. And plus, I figure, the seafood is mostly not farmed. It's not farmed raised. You could get it line caught and wild caught, right? So I figure it's more humane. The fish fell for the bait. The fish ate the bait, and Sorry.
You should see. You
Right?
should see us. You should see us here.
What?
Well, because we get our beef from a local rancher, right?
Yeah.
And like when was that? Day before yesterday? She's like, she looks at me. She says, "All we have is a little chicken." We're like, "Ooh," you know. I don't. Chicken's starting to get off. I'm trying to get rid of chicken too.
Yeah.
I can't take it. It's too spooky.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I know it's the thing that's annoying about trying to, or the eating pretty, like I am pescatarian, or I do buy some of those Guardian fake meats. Like they have chicken tenders. I mean, the orange chicken is the best orange chicken. It's so easy. And what I hate about it is the fact that there's this big push for people to like that Gates is has his hand in this, because I used to be able to easily tell people, oh man, the thing I love about the fake meat is, it's still the same, but the Guardian, my cousin warned me, do not eat Morningstar products because they put something in it called Hexol or something like that. So I don't eat Morningstar products. It's really just a lot of fake fillers, right? Whereas Guardian is a lot of plants. They go with the pea protein and soy and stuff like that. So it's not, hunters hate talking about this stuff. I know you're a hunter. And so it's like, I'm not saying I think you should stop hunting and eat this crap. Okay. I would never say that to anybody.
Hey, you know what? If they start this, this vacation ID thing,
you're going to be eating the wild. You're going to be eating grouse
right over here. And I'm gonna sneak it. I'll be down at the river at midnight.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't care.
That's
play. Let's play.
Humboldt County. If you live in Humboldt County, you have 2 or 3 gigantic advantage. You have 3 giant advantages here. Okay, one of them is it's actually 2 in 1. You will not freeze or fry. You don't need air conditioning or heat to actually not die. Like Arizona or Canada or somewhere where it's really cold, and if you don't have heat, you'll die. They want us to eat bugs and be happy.
Exactly.
And you will be happy about it too. That's how they do mind control. You'll have nothing and you'll be happy. God,
now you know why they were talking about, right?
What's that?
Look where we're going, where we're being pushed, right?
This is what I'm going to say about those chicken nuggets, you guys. Okay. Let me tell you about those chicken nuggets. What, Robert? We're being pushed. I know we are. That's why it's hard to want to.
They're not gonna. They had this plan because now they won't let you in the store. Better eat some bugs and weeds, whatever they said. Unreal.
Did it start? Wait, I know. It started back when they were doing Fear Factor. Do you remember? No, Robert's my friend who knows nothing, no shows. He doesn't watch TV.
No, I remember Fear Factor because
you do?
Joe Rogan. Rogan is a UFC guy.
Okay. So remember they would make them eat weird, gross stuff.
Yeah, touch it.
Yeah, for the money and stuff like that. And now you're like, what was that? Our segue? Here you go. You can do it. Remember those guys on Fear Factor used to do it. You could do it too. We will eat bugs and we will be happy.
Exactly. Yep.
You like mud bugs. What are mud bugs? What are mud bugs, Kay? I don't know what mud bugs are. I have no idea. So today when I go to the town hall, I wonder I was thinking about what information I should bring. I'm a little bit concerned that maybe this Ian Hoffman isn't the same. However, Lost Coast Outpost is not a reputable news organization, right? So, or Hoffman, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if these public health officers were told to crawfish. Oh yeah. I've had crawfish. Oh yeah. I'll eat anything if it comes from the ocean. I know people, my cousin Amy, she's my husband's wife, but I call her my cousin. She won't eat anything that comes out of the ocean at all. And I will only eat things that come out of the ocean. So go figure. Those crawbugs, those crawfish, they're a lot of work though for a little bit of meat, I think, right?
That's why I don't like crab.
Like I've had them before. It's like, you gotta, crab, and it's worth it. Fat crab.
Yeah. That's right. I want some of that.
Our Christmas dinner out here. So for Christmas, the last 15 years, we've done pizza because we have the Chicago thin crust pizza down. I'll have to make you my Chicago pizza sometime, Robert, because you're from Illinois, and you and your wife will have to come out and stay, or just come for the day or something, and I will make you my thin crust Chicago pizza. So it's really good. My daughter and husband got the recipe from a private chef down in Southern California. Actually, they went to a class, and he owned a farm-to-table restaurant down in Willits or something like that. Anyway, he gave them the greatest recipe for how to do the dough and how to do the sauce. And then we'd go back to Chicago to our favorite place, and I'd run it by the guys. I'd be like, okay, so is this, and that in it? And they'd be like, nope. And then finally, when I got closer, they go, yeah, but no basil. And I go, so I got everything else? Because they wouldn't really tell me. But I was like,
you send that to me.
I will send it to you. It is a family heirloom recipe. It is legit.
I had a good talk with the woman today.
Yeah.
And now she understands Mike and you more.
Good.
Yeah, she's like, oh, and I was like, yeah. I said, can't you see me changing already? You know, right? Trying to be more kind and drop the hate and spread some love. You know.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's
what she's about. Okay.
Right on.
But sometimes I slip and get put in a doghouse, you know.
Well, you probably deserve it. My husband does too. I gotta
I'll say something, and then it's like her friends and family are involved in that, so I gotta watch what I say. Because
no, it's hard, because you're the one that can really. You're the one that can really comfort your loved one.
Yeah.
You can really take them out with your words. I mean, my husband's had to deal with my rejection issues for years. I didn't even realize, when you don't have a parent like a dad, you have a lot of rejection issues, and a lot of the hurts come out from that. I mean, I knew that I was a big mess as a teenager.
You know what's strange?
What?
We grew up mirrored lives. That's strange.
You didn't have a dad either?
I thought I never met my real father until I was 15 years old.
Oh, I never heard that story. Yeah, our lives are. Yeah, in Illinois. Where did you grow up in Illinois again? What town was it that you grew up in?
Just north of Waukegan.
Waukegan. Okay, that's what I was going to say.
Just north.
What else? What else is that near Rockford at all?
Nope, straight east.
Skokie?
It's along Lake Michigan.
Oh, north side?
Yep.
Oh, you're a north sider. I'm a south sider.
There's 3 towns south of the Wisconsin border along the lake.
Okay.
You want a story?
Yeah.
The place is not Zion, Illinois, or not Waukegan, Illinois. It's called Beach Park.
Okay.
Now that's where like Charlie Chaplin and because there's a railroad down maybe half a mile. I actually lived on Chaplin Avenue. That's where Charlie Chaplin used to go when the train would stop. That's in Illinois.
Wow.
There's a whole, it was like a train stop, I guess.
Okay.
But that's
Chaplin Avenue. You grew up on Chaplin Avenue, then? Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
My grandparents lived in Palos Hills.
Do
Yeah,
they,
in the
hey,
suburbs.
do they call down by you? Was it called Sheridan Road still?
There's a Sheridan. Yeah, there was a Sheridan Road.
I think that's all. I think that's also Lakeshore Drive. I think they're one and the same.
Oh, possibly it turns into it.
Yeah, it
That's
changes over. Yep.
possible.
And then when you
Oh,
go up to when you get into Kenosha, it switches back to a highway number.
oh, Kenosha. Definitely heard of Kenosha.
Yeah, you better have that. Snap-on Tools. Snap-on Tools comes from.
Oh, is that right? Oh,
betcha.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you something really cool, Robert, that you're going to really like. So out here, I wish we had more time. Like if you come out, maybe come out with your wife sometime and, if things calm down.
Well,
But I want to show.
If Mike comes at the right time.
Oh yeah, you guys will come then, right?
We'll do the courthouse thing together.
Right on. I want to show you guys something. Really special. So because you're from Illinois and we're talking about Illinois, I want to show you this place I worked at for a brief time. It was before COVID. It was the fall of 2019. Okay. Now this is the Blue Ox Millworks is here in Eureka. Okay. This is the best thing. I would say this. I would say that this Blue Ox Millwork is probably you're home now enjoying your chicken and listening to Humboldt. I love you, Spring Roll. I love you, girl. I can just see you eating that chicken too. I hope you got the coleslaw and the potatoes with the gravy. Oh my gosh. When we ever went to KFC, my mama going out to eat with her. We always had to get the extra pickles on our burgers and then give them to her. And then whenever we went to KFC, we always had to get extra gravy and extra this, all that stuff. So yeah, we loved the KFC as kids growing up. I grew up on fast food. Shoot, I grew up in Chicago. We grew up on a pizza. What's running through my veins and blood is a company called Just Pizza Plus, and it was delivered to our door at least 3 times a week. And it was dinner, and then anything left over sat out in the till morning, and then it was breakfast. So it was so cheap. Delivery was free. I think that was the era. I'll bet a lot of families weren't cooking. That was probably the start of not cooking, right? So anyway, I want to tell you about this. The coolest thing about this Blue Ox Millworks, you guys. So Eric and Vivian Holenbeck are the greatest people. They're living legends. Oh, they've got a okay, so this picture that I'm showing right now, let me run this video. It's 3 minutes. Let me run this. This tells you about what they did, and I won't have to say a word probably. So
when you make something, when you go through the process,
I'll tell you a little bit about them I will tell you. I don't want you to just go in blind. But so this guy has the oldest collection. Eric has the oldest and largest collection of woodworking tools, also hand operated, not electrical. Okay. So he's got a couple treadle powered scroll saws, a pedal powered scroll saw. He has the largest scroll saw in the country that has a 3-foot span. Okay, like a bandsaw would, right? But it's a scroll saw, and it's from Cincinnati, Ohio, where all that good heavy steel, came from, right? And oh man, I hope you could see in some of the shots. So woodworking is his main jam. He actually has a machine out there. The first time I went out there to see him work, he was running a redwood log through a machine that he calls Mother. I think that's the machine Mother. And it hews, the word HEWN, hews. It makes single gutters, okay, out of one redwood log. And so this guy's been flown all around the world in the he's 70 something years old, almost 80, I think. And he's been in magazines and magazines and magazines, fine woodworking magazines and stuff like that, because of his collection and because of this hearse that he did. It's probably going to show a little bit about this program here. So he made a hearse, you guys, and it sits in the Illinois Museum in Springfield, Illinois. He replicated one of President Lincoln's hearses. He had 6 of them, but this particular hearse was probably one of the most glorious ones, right? It had all these ostrich feathers, plumes, and gold all around it. And so I think this video is going to talk about the program that he did, who we are. It's just this will probably do a better job of me trying to do a whole wrap up of it. But recently, in the last 10 or 15 years, they did this hearse project, and it was also with and funded by, for, and through veterans. So he got all these veterans, and then a couple of years ago, he did a play. He was a veteran at 18 years old from Humboldt County, got dropped into Vietnam. Okay. And he wrote poems and poems and poems and poems. And somebody bought his poems, and somebody from New York bought his poems, and they created a story. They created a play, and I went to see it with them on opening night. It was so cool. And they did, the play was about making this hearse, and it also was about his time in Vietnam. So it would go back and forth. Sometimes you'd be in the jungle scenes of Vietnam, and sometimes you'd be in the wood shop at the Blue Ox Millworks. So that's a little bit of history to tell you about this project they did. I don't know how old this video is, if they've even did the hearse project by then, but this is just 3 minutes, so let's watch it together. I've never seen it. I'd like to see it.
You made with your own hands out of your own mind, that is your own design. It's a reflection of your soul.
My name is Viviana Hollenbeck. I'm Eric's wife.
Sorry.
And father. I'd love to share more with you about how we facilitate healing.
Have a good day, Kay.
Veterans.
Bye, Kay. Love you. Look at that. Okay, so this is an aerial shot. Darn it. Let me go back a little bit. You know, these people could use a lot of money. I'm telling you. This is an aerial shot. So what he bought it's an old sawmill. That's why, you know, and he also has the oldest collection of saw blades, you know, so he's got just coolest stuff. Robert, you would love this place.
Additional skills. Blue Ox started as a logging company. Then we became a
That's Eric.
Then we started working with high school students. Then we opened for tours. And then we developed the Veterans Program.
I'm a frontline infantry veteran. I was in some of the heaviest combat in Vietnam.
He was a radio man.
Have tried to do something positive out of the experience. And we were contacted by the veterans and asked if we would start a school for returning vets.
And we worked with our local junior college, College of the Redwoods. And we built the Lincoln Hearse. A full replica.
There it is, you guys. Look at that hearse, huh? What do you think? Ain't that something? They built every part of it there. They had things shipped. Those are ostrich feathers up there at the top. That's gold leaf, you know, plated. The wheels, everything. I mean, he replicated this thing.
Phenomenal.
The Blue Ox School for Veterans was created, where veterans learn how
That's
to
a blacksmith shop they have there.
Some vets say has been life-changing.
They have a blacksmith shop. They have a jewelry, lapidary stone cutting shop. They have a ceramics shop. They have a little gift shop in there. So it's not just woodworking, it's all these different trades.
Come here, I feel useful. I feel like I belong here. Whereas all the other past 10 years, I've just been hiding from everything.
We have projects that we have proposals for and that we are waiting for funding on. The veterans are there. They're ready to come. We just can't afford to do it for free anymore.
It's so
My
cool.
name is Crystal Landry. I'm a police officer with the Rio Dell Police Department. I started coming to the Blue Ox in 9th grade. Blue Ox is such an amazing place for kids who might be struggling.
You get to be creative. You get to make things, with your heart and soul.
I met that kid, so this can't be that old. They must have done this recently. That guy, Joseph, that they just showed, when I was there working in 2019, he was taking everything. They told me he did this, he did the woodworking, he did the blacksmithing, he did the ceramics, and he loved the blacksmith. That's what he loved to do. So some of this is pretty new, which is great.
It's impacted my life a lot.
Really awesome program. Probably wouldn't have graduated without.
I started Blue Ox around when I was 12 years old. Didn't have the best history at home.
My life was rough. I was 13 years old. Eric taught me back then, just installed a lot of work hard, tough it out, and you'll get somewhere.
I was working for Danco. I just quit recently because I'm going to come work with Eric again, be a light instructor here. So I'm really excited about that. It's kind of a little circle. And
one of the things that Eric probably has the biggest influence on is what I'm willing to give back and not ask nothing for.
Whether it be from the beginning or from the middle, from the end, doesn't matter. From the moment you cross that railroad, your family and you mean something.
I hope that you enjoyed hearing some of the adventures.
I love you,
some of our plans
Viviana.
for the future. And I hope that you were inspired to support us. We believe very much in the things that we're doing here, and your support is vital to make it all happen.
Yep. So that's pretty new. How new is
cool.
this? Doesn't it say the date? Oh, September of 2019. Yeah, that's about when I was working there. I was paid to work with some of the homeschool kids. So I helped a kid that had forged a couple swords there, and he wanted a holder for it. So I have pictures of all that, and I helped the kids. They also made a crate and a couple other things. But you can look up about the where is it? About the hearse. I'm trying to see
place
where
is
that
beautiful.
is. Well, that isn't it. That's the Carson Mansion. But the thing is, what he does is he does that specialty work, right? He does all this mill work. So here he's showing, let's see, special projects here. I don't know why I can't see Redwood gutter. Let's show you the gutter since I talked about it. So yeah, look at those gutters. He makes the old Victorians. I guess that's what they had a lot. So he's been flown to Scotland. He's been flown to other countries all his life because he actually, and then nowadays, a lot of times they just mail him stuff. He doesn't like to travel as much. But there's his sample gutter patterns. I mean, I'd love to have some seamless gutters. They're seamless. They're thick. He says they last 100 years.
Wow.
I mean, that's amazing to me. But yeah, it's one of the greatest. Let's look at his antique tools. I'll show you his antique tools. So
What if I could get one? They sell the gutters, right?
Yeah.
I wonder how much them are.
Look at this. Okay, this here is is this a treadle powered? The most it's a combined.
Gutters.
What's that?
We could use gutters.
Oh man, you know what's a bummer is if you do a lot of work on your deck, like we have a brand new deck out here. We have 3 decks around here and there. And when it rains, I'm just watching the puddles go through the gutters on the deck. That's how come your decks get ruined like that. So here's a treadle scroll saw. See this thing? So you pump with your foot right here, and that's how that is operated. And there's a lathe. That's a pedal operated lathe. Oh my gosh, isn't that crazy? Yeah, I know you would love this. So he's got mortise. Yeah, he's got it going on. I cried when I left there because the craziest thing is we were caretakers for a Victorian that looked a lot like that Carson Mansion and stuff. And anyways, I met these people when we were caretakers in the 90s. They came to the house that we were caretaking because he wanted to see how the certain things were made in the house. And I met them. And then you know what? I didn't go to their place. I'd heard about it. I met them in the 90s, and I didn't ever go to his place until 3 years ago. And I'm telling you, I cried all the way home. I'm like, why are you such an idiot? You should have went to that place back then. I took woodworking in college in the 90s, and I couldn't finish it. And then I took it again like about 5 years ago. And so that's why I went back to see him. Maybe it's been 10 years. It's been a while. And that's why I went to go, okay, I got to go track that guy down. And I was so mad. You ever have that where you feel like it's a missed opportunity, you know? I knew about them and I didn't go see them, and I was real sorry about it. But
Man, this bird is driving me nuts.
What is the birds?
Can you hear him?
No.
The black, what do you call him? The blue jay over here.
Oh yeah. Well, here's just they got this about us, and you can look up all the times he's been in magazines. He's been in you know, they've done a lot of stuff for him about him. So that's a pretty cool thing to end on. I think I'm going to jump off and get something to eat, but I got to get ready for this town hall. I mean, I'm just pretty much showing up and talking. I know all these things like off the back of my hand, you know, it's pretty much just laws and things like that. Oh, look at that hot tub. Springfield, Illinois. So the first project of the Blue Ox Veterans Program was to create a historically accurate replica of the hearse that carried Lincoln for the final leg of his national funeral procession. The hearse was the centerpiece during the 150th anniversary commemorative ceremonies honoring Lincoln, which were held in Springfield, Illinois, May 1st, 2015. And also this guy made oh, that's right, I forgot. He made a coffee table for President Clinton. And he met the Clintons, and he made, it was a gift. So yeah, he's a big deal. And honestly, they do not get enough. They were doing this Coast Guard restoration book. Like if you have, you know, a restoration project that has to do with wood, he restored the trolley, Eureka trolley. Oh, and another little thing about this guy in Humboldt history is that I learned. So we have a horse and carriage in Humboldt County that's parked in Eureka, and it does little rides. What are you showing me, Robert? You moved your phone around. Something's on sale.
Oh.
So anyway, they have a horse and carriage guy in Old Town, and at the end of the day in Old Town, they come and park it there at his place. They parked all, and he has an old Cinderella carriage there too that has like the white wrought iron, you know, and you can sit in it. And so yeah, one of these days I will break out some pictures that I took of the place because I got some great pictures. They did a Christmas thing, and
what's his connection with Illinois?
Well, they asked him about doing the hearse project for Lincoln.
Oh.
So that hearse that they did do, I can't believe I didn't go see it when last time I was in Chicago, but it's in Springfield, which my daughter and I stayed downtown when we were in Chicago last time. And then I also stay in Indiana in Valparaiso at my auntie's house. So, which I love. And on the 3rd of July, they have great fireworks in Indiana, you guys. The regular people have the fireworks. I mean, they put on quite the show. So anyway, I want to see the hearse in real life. It's at the Springfield Museum. They all got invited. They all got flown out to Washington, D.C. to unveil it, or to Springfield. I can't remember if they did both or just one, but I know you can find it on YouTube somewhere. Just look up Blue Ox unveils Lincoln hearse, you know, and they did this big procession. It was a big deal. They flew every one of the vets that worked on and that's what Eric told them. They said, we want you to come out for the procession. And he said, okay, I'll come, but everyone has to come. if you want me there, they're all coming or I'm not coming. And I thought that was great. And so every one of those vets that worked on that hearse was flown out for the procession. They were honored. It gives me goosebumps because in the play, that play was all about that. And that play was all about how when you walk into the Blue Ox Works, the first sign you're going to see that's in his desk area behind the counter and everything, it says that 22 vets a day commit suicide. So this guy's heart is for people, and it's always been, you saw that video, how they get the troubled youth there, right?
Yeah.
They get,
Great.
and it's people that do not take care or that cannot do well in school, like me. I was a dropout. I got my GED and I went to college later, but I don't have a degree or anything like that. I never went to high school. I didn't care for it. I just, so I relate to those kids. And when they were coming around the Ox, it's all a bunch of riffraff rebels hanging out there. And it's not, there's not a lot of money there. They're very just getting by, And so I felt bad even taking a paycheck from them, but they got money from the charter schools to pay for me to do the classes. So I took it, but mostly I just want to give them money to let them keep doing what they're doing. So what did Anthony say here? What's he saying? The 17th of August.
Don't get hooked on dates.
What's going to happen today? Oh, is that because it's a Q thing? The 17th?
No, I told you already.
You told me?
It's 150th anniversary of Albert Pike's letter about New World Order and the satanic stuff.
Okay.
That's today.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't pay attention to that stuff at all.
No.
My friend yeah.
You can't get hooked on dates.
No, I had a friend who told me about the day that the public or the emergency broadcast was going out. You saw all those videos too. And did your friends tell you, hey, unplug everything, get away from your phone, don't be by the thing when the broadcast is going on? And I saw a couple of those, and my friend sent me a thing, and she was genuinely worried. And I thought about it for a half a second. I'm like, really? And then I was like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not living in fear. I'm not living in fear of, and probably I should be, of shedding and transmission. I'm not living in fear of this virus. I'm not living in fear of my government or what any man can do to me. I am not afraid. I'm not afraid of anything. So I'm little David, I'm like little David with my little slingshot. And every day it's like, where am I going to throw this rock today? Who's getting it today? Nice. How's that bear problem you got going?
I was a little spooked last night.
Yeah. Did you hear him? Did you see him yet? Have you seen him?
I've seen 3.
But this guy lately, have you seen the new one?
The one last night was kind of, I think it was going around.
I don't like being circled. I don't like being circled. Yeah, what's happening in the UK? I guess that's probably what you were saying. It's 2100 in the UK. We've been awake all night, waiting and contemplating what's going to happen today. Man, you know what? I feel you, Anthony. I've definitely laid awake all night and woke up in the morning and contemplated what is going to happen today. I have felt that for the last 6 months. I felt that since January 4th. You were told by various. Yeah, I mean, every day let's turn on the YouTube. What's going on? Did he come back today? Are we gonna, kick some butt here today? And after a while, I'm just like, so tired of being disappointed.
Anthony,
17 Charlie Ward and Simon Parks, Mel K.
You got to get away from them people.
Yeah, I don't watch them anymore. I used to watch them, Anthony. I did. I watched.
Put Mike's link in there for him.
Okay, Mike's link of what?
You got
for what?
Liberty Nation.
Oh, well, that's how they found me. There's nobody on here that's not from Liberty Nation, but I will. Are you a Liberty fan, aren't you, Anthony? You watch Liberty Warrior?
I don't know if he
Maybe
does
he
or not.
doesn't. Okay, I'll throw it in.
I'm just, I don't know.
Well, yeah,
You gotta
because
give-
look at Craig is on. Craig is on. After I hang up and eat, maybe I'll go over there and invade his show. No, I got to get some stuff done. What do you want me to get? Whose channel am I getting? Mike's? Okay.
No, he's on. He said he's on there.
Oh yeah, of course he is. Yeah, that's the only way they know. That's the only way they know me. I'm telling you. Did Simon give us any hints? Yeah, I've watched all those people before, and I've never disproved anything they've said, but anything they've said has never really been proven to me either. Like there's not a lot of credible information, I guess, that I've got from them. There's hopium. I feel like a lot of it is just hopium, right?
And
I know Mel K worked with Trump, right? Mel K worked with him.
Yep.
And I know that I've listened to Simon Parks, and he said some things that could be very off the wall sounding to some people, right? About his mother and his past and stuff he's seen. She worked with CIA or anything.
I gotta run for a minute.
Okay, hon, I'm gonna run too, you guys. Yeah, I don't know. Anthony, I don't know what to trust anymore, honey. I really don't. I'm not sure. In the global world, the only one I really trust that I feel like gives really credible information that I know isn't a liar is MonkeyWorks. And so I don't even really know MonkeyWorks. I just know that he's God-fearing and that he doesn't want to put out false information or false hope. And he's trying to educate us all on the aircraft and the flights and things like that. And so I know that Gitmo is 3 times larger. I know there's a lot of things going on at the White House. I love your spunk. Who's here? Robert's back? I kicked him out, but I see he's there. I don't think he wants to come back in. But yeah, I've been on so long, you guys. I think I'm losing my voice. Is like, But so 5:00, we're gonna have something in Eureka today. We're doing a town hall in my town. We're doing it ourselves. This city councils did come back to work last month for like 2 or 3 sessions, and they didn't like what the people had to say, so they decided to go back to Zoom. The board of supervisors is Zooming. The teachers are unapproachable. The sheriff and police are not defending my rights, as far as I can tell. And I shared today some of my instances with the local law enforcement, so you could see what I've been dealing with, because it's not right. They took an oath. They're supposed to defend us. If they're not going to defend us, the people, then I think my community deserves to know about it. And if this public health officer is the same public health officer that I think it is, and I found this article, you guys, what are the chances that there are 2 Ian Hoffmans, and the real Ian Hoffman only has, or does have 2 N's, but the fake one has 1 N? Because the only article that I could find, I can't find the public health officer on this page anywhere for some reason, which is what I think is very strange. I don't know why I can't find him anymore. I used to be able to find him, but his name from LOCO, our local Lost Coast Compost is what we call it. It's Lost Coast Outpost, but it's Lost Coast Compost. They said that they spelt his name with 1 N. Okay, so I'm scrubbing this website to try to find his name, because I don't want to leave this stream. Linda brought it to my attention that there is a N missing from Hoffman's name just through the local outlet. So I was trying to find his name on this website where his name should be, because he is the public health officer. And his name should be listed somewhere here, and I'm not seeing it, which I think is very strange too. Phone numbers. So his phone number should be given here too. Compliance, privacy complaints, and civil rights. Elected and appointed officials. Okay, it should be here. It should be here. We know something is not. Oh, you are back? You're back. Oh, you were back. You were coming back. Okay. So I'm still here. How are you?
Okay. Just UPS, that was all.
Oh, that's it?
My
All
gate
right.
was shut. My gate was closed.
Okay. Hoffman. Okay. Oh no, that's a Bennett Hoffman. Wow. So we have so we have Director of Child Support Services is another Hoffman. Interesting. See, this morning when I was poking around, I saw on the agenda that person's name was Tim, and they were going to give him a new appointee. Okay, so where in the world is our public health officer's name?
Hey, Anthony, everybody has part of the truth in them. Okay? You got to use your own discernment. If it resonates with you, remember that. But throw the rest in the trash.
You guys, the public health officer's name is not on this website anywhere. I can't find it, Robert. I'm on his name used to be all over here. Okay. The closest thing I can find to his position, Director of Health and Human Services, is that the same as public health? His title is Public Health Officer, correct?
Oh, weird. That's weird.
It is not here, you guys.
They're hiding him. They're hiding that guy.
They absolutely are. They absolutely are, and they're all in on it.
Exactly. You know what, sister? They're paying somebody. Somebody's getting money off this stuff, man.
Oh, look, they're hiring.
You can't be that. You gotta, man. That's the way these people are acting. You have to be paid to act that weird. Really.
Peggy Hall said she said one time, I learned from her that all these public health officers were appointed in January of 2020. They are not elected officials. We didn't invite them here. We didn't ask him to come here. Governor Newsom put them in place. Okay. So I'm just looking at all these new jobs they have. This must be all the new money they've gotten. I don't know.
Yeah. Anthony, I've been studying this for 7-8 years straight. There's so many newcomers. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, they're here to make money. That's why I'm not. I have no donation button. I say donate to Mike.
No.
I say donate to my friend Justin in Humboldt, or but no, I'm not. Those are the people I trust, the ones that aren't looking for your handout. Now, when it comes to Mike, I've tried to get him to make more money, like charge more for the stickers and more for this or that. And he is so adamant about, no, I want these just going. This isn't about money. I mean, I'm telling you, Mike is no grifter. Okay. He's no grifter. And he didn't even come up with the ideas of badges. This is how Liberty Warrior Nation is forming, is you have people like War Machine and Alan, who doesn't get enough credit. We forget to mention Alan a lot. I think it's the same Alan who's on Prepping 101, but that guy, Alan, does a lot of graphics and stuff for Mike. He's been there with Mike from the very beginning.
And we want the badges. We want the badges.
We want the badges. So I know he's
do.
gotten made fun of by Will over there at Cold Beer, because I've heard him say, oh, because somebody with a badge, this or that. And I just laugh at Will. I don't get offended, right? He has yet to say anything where I've been. I'm sure the people in his chat are ruthless, but he's kind of made fun of the badges thing. And it's like, that's not Mike. He didn't come up with that. Oh, I know. I'm going to design all these badges and sell them and make a bunch of money. No, he's selling them for practically cost. He made sure we set the shipping so that it would be exactly the same if people order 2 or 4 or 10 badges, right? Because you know how things are sometimes. But anyway, so yeah, there are a lot of people making money off YouTube. They've decided that that's the latest, greatest way to do it. And yeah, and I also too, Spring Roll, I also do not have a problem with channels making money. You know, if they're liars, that's on them, right? Then if we give them money, we're kind of fools, you know. But yeah, I'm a capitalist too, girl. I'm like all for money making. Make money if you want to. I definitely relate to the Purple Heart, the digital Purple Heart thing not being that wasn't cool by McKay, you know. Yeah, sometimes. Hi, Robert, you're back. What happened? You just ditched us?
No, the phone
Ditched-
rang. I don't.
Yeah, mainstream media is sometimes, what do you say? Sometimes you feel as though you're being sold down the Swanee. You know it, honey. And the mainstream media makes millions of dollars to lie to us. I can't stand them at all. I can't stand them at all. So this is suspicious. What is suspicious? My public health officer. Yeah, I'm looking at this stuff. So did you see all these jobs? They're hiring for a ton of jobs. I saw one county.
But you got to have this or this.
The jab. Yeah, that's right. You're right. You probably do.
Betcha.
Public health. Okay, let's see. If his name isn't here, I just cannot figure it out. Oh, no one's name's here. Look at all these numbers with nobody's name. Isn't that weird? Elected and appointed officials. He should be on this list. Ian Hoffman should be on this list. He is an appointed official. He was not elected. Appointed officials.
How strange, man.
And so they're only showing Connie Beck is the director of Health and Human Services. Where is even public health in this list? Why isn't there's no public health even in this list, you guys? Health and Human Services. That sounds like the closest thing to public health, right? What is this crap? Warning issued after a person becomes sick. Oh, from algae. Oh, that's not crap. Sorry. His dog died. Yeah, we have a problem with the algae events. Yeah, I don't know. His name is scrubbed. I've been looking for his name this entire stream just to see if this Ian Hoffman is the same person that is being sued, and I can't tell. I can't tell.
How strange.
This is Ian Hoffman right here is the defendant, okay? And if you guys came late to the stream, let me just read you what I found this morning. I was looking at the Board of Supervisors agenda, and there was a name on there of same last name as our public health officer, and he works at the airport, and it was something to do about funding for him. What did it say? That he was stepped up or something, right? They use this weird language, and I'm like, Hoffman, that's weird. That's our public health officer. So I go Googling on there, and I find this article, and it looks like this name, Hoffman, Ian Hoffman, is the defendant. He's being sued. And what I found was this. It said this case involves nationwide distribution of controlled substances through a portion of the internet known as the dark web. I was shocked, you guys. I don't know if this is our public health officer or not, but I'm thinking that it is. I'm thinking that it is for two reasons. One, because I'll show you locos. I'll show you the Bosco's Outposts is this is our local. Remember I showed you yesterday the article about white people? Oh, if you missed it, here's a good one for you. So this is my local media, you guys. This is their headline. This is all I'm going to share with this for you. Census results. Humboldt County has grown a little, but at least on paper, it's a little less white. Yeah, that's our local paper for you.
Okay.
How do you like that? And then they're proud of the fact that we kicked out President McKinley out of our town square because, they told the youth that he was racist. Never mind that when President Lincoln sent the call to come and help free the slaves, McKinley was 17 years old and he grabbed his musket to answer the call to end slavery. So you know what? You young kids who think you know all of what's up with this history, you are completely clueless. You don't even know. If you thought that was a great idea to take him out, you're just silly. You're just so silly.
Yeah.
They've
been warped.
Yeah, totally.
Totally unreal.
I'm just trying to look. Loco does all of the public health officers bidding for him. So let's just put Ian Hoffman here and see what comes up. See if he comes up anymore. Here's a story they put out a couple days ago. Humboldt's unvacationed are contracting the illness at 2.5 times the rate of the vacationed. That's baloney.
Okay. Oh, hey. Okay.
Yeah.
What does it say? 2.5 times. So if you take any number and times it by 0, it's still 0. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. So this is the guy here, a Hoffman. See how they have his name spelled? Hoffman, Ian Hoffman. And here it's Ian Hoffman with 2 N's. It's Hoffman. But here, where did I find that? Where's his? But here, our local paper spells his name with 1 N. Everything else is the same. Now, they're not saying doctor either here, though. They should call him a doctor even in this thing, shouldn't they?
I don't know if they do.
Maybe he's, you know what? He might not even be a doctor. I actually heard that recently, that he is not. I heard that he is something else.
Uh-oh. Settle down. It's kind of windy.
Yeah, I don't know, you guys. I'm not sure. Oh, but at the end of it, it said, it is so ordered. So there's a conference on the 27th. Well, so you know what? I don't know. I have to do more investigating into this. I would be willing to bet money this is our guy. I mean, what are the odds? There's 2 Ian Hoffmans. And okay, this is filed in California. If that was a different state, I'd know it's out. This was filed in Sacramento. That's closest to us. Okay. Yep. I'd be willing to bet $100 right now that this is our guy. And also, I think it's awfully suspicious that everywhere I look on the website, I can't find his name anywhere. So I don't know. You got a brain. Can we figure these things out for ourselves? I might not be wearing a white butcher coat, but I think these people are fraud. And I can't wait to see them all locked up. Every one of them. The media is the worst here. They're doing his bidding for him. They're hiding his last name. If that's him, and they're hiding his last name on purpose, maybe he gave them their wrong last name. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe these public health officers that were appointed, not elected, were advised when they came into our positions. I wish Linda could have got in today because she's the one that dropped off the paperwork at the public health officer Friday, and I read it a little bit, and it said something about he is holding that floor illegally and fraudulently. He doesn't deserve to.
You know what she can do? She can go to court and serve him right on the floor of the court.
Can she?
He has to take it. He'll have to.
What if he's not there? Where would she? He's not there. So who would she give it to?
Oh, that's right. It's in Sacramento, so that wouldn't work.
Oh no, he's not in Sacramento. The court, well, that court. Yeah. Well, court. Yeah. But she can. She said she was going to send it certified mail. And I did want to tell you guys too. The other thing is, in our group a couple months ago, we had ladies that put together what we found was, my friend sent it to me. My friend, I can't remember his name. Anyway, my friend said he found the paperwork that's on, I think it was on America's Frontline Doctors. You know, you know how you can't sue the pharmaceutical companies for this jab?
Yeah. Right.
Okay. You can sue the person who's pushing it on you, though. Right?
Cool.
You can sue the person. So our group got a letter, and it was and also a copy of that. I don't know what it was. It was something that came out. It was some kind of legal form, and it was one that you would serve to somebody. Say they made your child get the jab and they were hurt, right? Then you give them this paper, right?
No,
And
no. Last I knew, well, back home anyway, to have someone served, it was like $10-20.
Right. Oh, that's a good thing. Maybe we'll do that. What we did though was with this paperwork, they sent it certified. They sent these letters certified months ago to the public health officer, to Rite Aid, and to the Open Door Clinic. And we let them know that they were responsible for pushing this on the 12-year-olds. We let them know that we caught them red-handed, that their paperwork they gave to the parents that came to get this jab for their kids all said 16 and up. It all said 16 and up. Even the paperwork they handed to one of the parents.
Wow.
There were no doctors or nurses at the McKinleyville High School when they set up the clinic there. One of our moms went in she wore the diaper on her face to go in, and I was a little annoyed. I'm like, what's she doing? Because I knew she wasn't bringing her daughter there. She went in there to ask to speak to a doctor or nurse, and she wanted the paperwork. She got the paperwork. I have it on my computer. It's 9 pages. Every single page of it says 16 and up only. Okay. Then
unreal.
They told her, oh, there's no doctors or nurses here, only technicians. Only technicians were at the high school where they set it up for the 12-year-olds to come and take the jab. And I found out last night when I was recording my friend and her kids that it was about 50 girls that took that, because from Open Door Clinic, making them take the jab for their physical examination for cheerleading. They made them take that shot.
Wow. Wow.
If that was my kid, I mean, my friend didn't take her daughter to that clinic. She said, we'll go to another clinic. Not everybody's making you take the jab just to get a bill of health. What the hell? What in the hell? I mean, when I found out it was 50 kids last night, my stomach flipped. I already was upset that it was like 20 kids, you know?
Right. I know you. Yeah.
Makes me mad, man. It makes me so mad. So I think I'm onto something too. I think I got 1 + 1 = 2. I don't know. The new core math says might equal 3. I think.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
we're old fashioned, spring roll.
Oh, I love you, girl. Are y'all done? Are you going to have a piece of chocolate after your, apparently he isn't there, right? Well, that was the thing that Linda sent. I was like, wow, this is interesting. She wrote, he is illegally occupying this office.
Right.
And, and he is.
And if he's not there, he's illegally vacated the office. Is he getting paid?
It's, you know what it's like? Remember when we heard a couple months back, people were saying, I was at a ceremony at the military and so got an award letter and it was signed by the President of the United States, Commander-in-Chief Donald J. Trump.
Yeah.
March something. So it's almost like this president situation, okay? It's very possible right now that we either have 2 presidents, and this is what it looks like to some of us. It looks like Biden really isn't the president. It looks like he does a lot of what's it called? Hieroglyphics. When it's the projection.
Oh, CGI. CGI.
No, what's it called when hieroglyphic? You know the word. I guess Kanye West did it for his wife before they divorced. He had a video.
Hologram.
Holograms. Yeah, it's like a hologram. Ow, I just whacked my foot. Oh, it hurts so bad. Oh, it's like a hologram presidency, right? Yeah, and it's like it's like he's not really there, but the media does his bidding for him. This health officer, this public health officer, he ain't really here. But guess what? The freaking board of supervisors keeps putting him on and letting him talk and telling us he's in charge. I mean, did they just scrub his name out?
Like, he's in charge, not us.
Did they just scrub his name on Friday after we dropped off that paperwork to let him know that we know you're here fraudulently, dude? Did they just scrub his name off of everywhere? How is it that my public health officer's name isn't anywhere on the webpage today? That's bizarro, you guys. And how is it that it's possible he's getting sued for pushing medicine on the dark web? Oh my gosh. I hope that's him. I can't wait the day. I can't wait the day when these people, when justice catches up with you, Rex Bone, and you, Virginia Bass, and you, Steve Madrone, and all you supervisors who think you're all so high and mighty, you're going to sit there and tell us to go take this and to cover our stuff because you think we should? Just a quickly friendly reminder, you're supposed to be our public servants, you guys. You're supposed to do what we ask you to do. You know, you were elected to do a job, which is to be listening to us, and you're not even going to work.
Yeah.
Oh, this town hall is going to be good. Oh, I got work to do. I have to find out if this guy is, I know they know. I bet you it is him. I bet you it is him. He's not on the website. He's not on the website, you guys. He's gone. That's so crazy, Robert. I mean, when I found that lawsuit this morning, I ran to my husband. I said, you aren't going to believe what I found. And he said, wow, baby. Wow. I impressed my husband. That's hard to do. That man is hard to impress. Let me tell you. He's a tough one.
But he will listen. He will listen, though.
He does listen. Oh, he's so good.
It's cool.
Well, you guys, today at 5:00 in Humboldt County, a bunch of us are going to show up at our 50 is too many, honey. 50 is way. Oh, lemon cake, not chocolate. Oh, I love lemon cake. I love lemon cake. Lara bars have these new bars out. They're called pineapple upside down cake. And they are good. So today at 5:00, Robert, you could still make it. You could come down and make it, man. Like, maybe Robert will come.
No, the landslide will get me.
That's right. I know it.
Yeah.
But I could stream you in. I'm going to live stream. And so I'll share the link. You are the Northern chapter. It's not going to be for many people that aren't in our area, right? Like, it's for us to ask questions. And, you could chime in and let us know just at least how it is in Del Norte too. Like, hey, I live up here an hour and a half. You guys, you could go anywhere in the stores here. How about your hospital? Is your hospital saying, if you don't take the jab or the stupid test, we won't treat you? That's what's happening in my county, you guys.
I got an email. They stepped it up a little bit.
Oh, from where?
Yeah.
Who's the email from?
Sutter Health.
Oh.
They're starting to clamp down again. But that's it.
William Gibson. Hi, buddy. Your favorite for your birthday cake? Where do you live, William? It's so cool to have other people come in and talk to people.
I love finding out.
When I was a kid in Ohio, my mama and stepdad, I remember we would go to this restaurant and is it your birthday? That's what I'm wondering too. Happy birthday. And you know what was so cool about it, Robert? So they had this sundae bar. Like, that's what I remember the most. You could go make your own sundae as a kid. But what they really had that was super cool. Oh, you're Pittsburgh too? You're Pennsylvania too? How cool.
Wow.
Yeah, you see cover up. So do I, babe. So do I. Pittsburgh, right on. How did that work? That made it bigger for a second. Weird. So this restaurant that had the cool sundaes, you could make your own sundaes. They also had their bathroom doors. They had the wrong signs on the front of their doors, and they had an arrow on it. So like the men's had a picture of a lady, but it had the arrow, and and the women's had a picture of a man, but it had an arrow. So you'd go in the wrong bathroom for sure. But the coolest thing about that restaurant was, oh, you're in. Yeah, that's right. We got 2 Pennsylvania people. They had the old-fashioned telephones with the neck, okay, that you pick up. You know, those ring. And then they had at the base of the table a giant sign that held up. It held up it was like a lit up, or maybe it wasn't lit up, but it was the number of the table. Okay. So then you would call the tables, people would call each other
How weird.
on the table and talk to each other. Like, it sounds so weird now, right? Yeah, they think we are stupid. They do. They treat us real stupid here. I'm really sick of it.
I know, it's
Spring
stupid.
roll. I've taken a lot of abuse in the last year and a half, and let me tell you something, honey. I am done. I am coming out swinging. I have had it. I'm not backing down from any of these people anymore. I know my rights. I know the laws. I am a business owner. I know who I am. I know I've had to train on face diapers and injections for 20 years. You don't get to take that away from me because you brought out an illness with a 99% recovery rate and decided to turn the town upside down. No, you're not doing that. No. There's blue collar workers that they've all had to train on this too. This is not just for medical healthcare people. We all have responsibilities in keeping our employees safe. That's what we were doing. Hey, you guys, you're going to be in toilets. You're going to be around viruses. You're going to be around germs. You can get the Hep B shot if you want. We're legally obligated to pay for it for you. And hardly anybody ever wanted it. When I moved here, this place was so anti-vacation. I know at least 4 or 5 families that would testify their child was changed after they got their vacations. They are autistic or Asperger's or different in some way. That's just something that's always been here. And I thought it was so strange coming from Chicago. Everybody just did their things. And also the other thing that was really big out here that wasn't big in Chicago back in the 90s was breastfeeding. None of my family really breastfed. My mom didn't breastfeed me, which is probably a good thing because I'm a 70s baby. She's a hippie girl, so probably best, right? And you know what? A lot of them did not breastfeed. And I move here, everybody breastfeeds. Oh, they're not into that. They're not into circumcision. They're not into just all these injections and kids. They're like into keeping the body much more pure here.
Natural.
That's something that's always been this way. So these supervisors are not representing Humboldt County. They don't represent Humboldt County whatsoever. They're jamming this crap down our throat and guilt tripping us from their elitist pedestals while they do not listen to us. They know very well about the Browns Act. They had somebody come in and try to teach us about the Browns Act and how they could just keep doing what they're doing. I mean, they make me sick. I gotta end on a positive, happy note, you guys. I always get so upset with them. Because they are the reason why I have suffered in this town. It's their fault. It is their fault.
Yeah.
And
gotta go get something to eat.
6 people running the town here, right?
Yeah.
I gotta eat too. I'm starving. I haven't ate nothing. Nothing. Oh no, I think I had a good Madeline, like it's a half brownie, half cake. And I've rambled for 3 hours, you guys. I'm so sorry. Thank you all for listening to me ramble so long.
Thank you all for coming.
I know we do ramble, don't we, Robert?
Yeah.
Well, it's fun. And I love that Spring Roll came in. We had Pennsylvania in the house big time.
You guys get your badges. Get your badges.
Yeah, I've never been to Pennsylvania, but I would love to go.
Yeah.
Have you?
No.
Have you ever been there?
I'd love to see all them museums,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's he say here? So I'm going to sign off after this. William says, hi, Spring Roll. I hear you over on Liberty Warrior. I'm the listening type till I get solid proof of anything. I spent military and I understand the hurry up and wait concept of any mission the military does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really trusting. I trust our military, you guys. I trust the people I know that serve this country. They love this country. And I trust that they are not going to turn on the American people. That I have a lot of other hope. I'm not going to say that's not my only hope, but that's one of my biggest hopes, that if the UN gets their foot here, right, and they start rounding up the citizens over here and over there. I know some of you have seen Dana Covington's dreams. The guy Dana Covington last year had dreams about this illness. He had dreams about the bank's roofs being blown off. He had dreams about the UN being in our but what's scarier is he had a dream before about the illness, and he told his Bible study buddies. He's a pastor actually, and he told them in December, Robert, and then in March when it happened. All the stuff he told them, he dreamt about people were wearing these things on their faces. They were standing in line, toilet paper. Like he had kind of, in a way, he had a prophetic dream about this. And he's had several since. He had another one where it was Mr. T, and they were taking him to hang him. It was scary. And he's had dreams where the UN was in our country and they were Chinese troops and they're rounding up American citizens and telling them to go here and telling them to go there. That's not any kind of proof of anything. But when a prophet has a dream and it comes true, I'm paying attention to the rest of those prophets' dreams, too. That's not proof and evidence or anything like that, but it does, a lot of that stuff has happened. There have been a lot of those things happen. So now it's chest feeding. I don't know what that means. I know.
Instead of breastfeeding.
Oh yeah. Now it's I saw that picture too. Oh my God. So funny, Spring Roll. That's wrong. You know what my husband said? You remember? Oh no, Robert, I can never ask Robert this question. You remember that movie, Robert? Meet the Fockers?
I've seen that.
There was a movie.
I saw that.
You did see that one?
Yeah.
Do you remember he invented the breastfeeding chest thing?
Yeah.
Well, they already got us ready for that with that movie, you guys. They desensitized us with that movie. They do this stuff, right? One of these days, Robert and I are going to get on and we're going to talk about the mind control thing. We're going to talk about propaganda. We're going to talk, maybe tomorrow we can.
I gotta get brushed up.
You better brush up today, buddy. You got work to do. Every day is did you see I did 4 streams yesterday?
Yeah.
4 streams.
I gotta catch up on everybody.
Loved it. I went to bed last night and I was like, that was the most fun I've had.
Good.
Since you came out and rallied.
Good.
Like I would go talk around, and you know what? Those kids loved seeing themselves on TV.
Oh, yeah.
And I loved it. And my friend Cammie, I was like, dang, I don't know why I didn't come earlier, but we've got till Monday. Her daughter starts high school in Eureka. And I was like, man, if you can get 6 parents to show up and say, we're taking your seats, you board of supervisor people. Yeah. You're out of here. And I said, you have as many, can you get some parents to show up and just don't have those kids wear those things, and you have them march right in that school without them. And then you demand that they don't wear them, or you just take them home and you don't show up. I mean, she's not going to play with her daughter in high school if they one time set up a clinic there or talk her into. But you know what the most heartbroken thing was? She didn't say it exactly the way she told me yesterday, the way that Charlotte said it when she when her 5-year-old got in the car. She said to me that the way her 5-year-old said it was, she goes, I just can't wait till I get the vacation. I just want the vacation now, like the way her daughter was doing that. 5 years old, her teacher was making it like, this is what they're doing here. They have taken everything away from the kids and made them think, well, once you get this shot, you'll get everything back. I don't know if you could tell how infuriated that makes me. I want to end on a good note, you guys. I can help a girl out here, okay? Yeah, William, thank you for your service. Absolutely.
You're doing an amazing job.
Thanks.
Yes.
I better hang up. There is a point, and my pastor said this a couple weeks ago, where you could just you can talk too much. Right? You could go too long. Enough's been said here today. I've been on for 3 hours. I think I'm good.
We're good.
So, yeah, y'all have a great day and see you tonight on the flip side. I listen to KFI radio at work, John and Ken show. They hate Gruesome Newsom out there in California. Right on. Yeah, tonight I'll miss the show because I will be at 5 o'clock. We're going to be rehearsing we're going to get our stuff solid for our thank you for saying that. It was his honor. Awesome. We're going to brush up, right? 6 o'clock, we'll start the live stream. What you got there?
This is for William.
Are you kidding me? Is that really the
There, read it. There you go, William.
Oh, polls open. So now wait a minute. So that's the recall letter.
No,
I
the
heard
election.
I heard that they were only doing mail-in ballots though. Is that right?
This says
Are you good to go to the polling place?
You have
Because he was trying to make it.
Can you read that?
Your ballot will come in. You have permanent vote by mail. Your ballot will come in the mail. Do not reply.
Weird.
Is that because of yours or because of what he did? Did he do that?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Wow. It's all the same script globally. Yeah, you're right. I mean, that's why you would think that we could kind of see by 2 questions, just mail in.
Yeah, I haven't read it because it's the 14th. So it's still a month away. Let's open it up.
Well, I know they got like 2 million signatures.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, I found out for Shasta County, I found out what you have to do for the Board of Supervisors to get them recalled. I think the easiest thing for us to do at this point is to just serve them and have them go to prison. I mean, I don't feel the necessity of having to recall them when they're criminals. Like, bye.
Go away.
You've not ratified the state of emergency vote in 1.5 years. You're dragging this on. We've had 59 deaths, and we have lost 60 to 70 mom and pop businesses at least. And these kids suffer, and they're supposed to wear this crap everywhere they go, all day, everywhere they go. I mean, that's it. I'm done. I hope I can keep it together. Please pray for me tonight, my prayer warrior friends, because yeah, you know what? I'll just I'm going to close out in a prayer. Okay. I'm going to close out in a prayer.
Good.
And I wish I had that Paul's prayers for the believers thing around, because that was the greatest thing. But all right, I'll just pray, because I don't usually do it on my channel. I've tried to just stay neutral, but I am a God-fearing woman and I do pray. So I might as well. I'm going to pray for myself right now. All right, God, I just thank you for the ability to be able to read and to comprehend and to share on this internet information. I thank you for every friend here that came in to be with me today and support me, and Robert and our chapter here in California and what we're suffering and going through. I pray tonight for this town hall that we are putting on in Eureka. I pray, God, that you put a guard over my mouth and anyone else's mouth, that we would be effective and have clarity and come off as intelligent people, Lord, because we are intelligent people. And I pray, Lord, that you would get the glory, Lord, and just you'll do a work tonight. I'm just asking for you to show up. That's all. And I know I'm showing up. So, God, I'm excited what you're going to do. I thank you for all these people here. I pray for David and Kay especially, and Robert, who have lost people they love in this last year from all this stuff. God, they've been on my hearts a lot last night and this morning. They're the first people I thought about. And I love you guys so much. And I pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Amen, Robert. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I won't see you guys on Liberty, but I'll watch later. I hope I can see you guys on Travis's show tonight.
Oh yeah.
Because I love Travis's show.
Yeah, it's
Travis
fun.
is like my next favorite show after Liberty.
We
It's pretty fun.
we laughed our butts off last night.
Oh man, I might have to watch that. But you know, when you learn that there's 80 years of new videos uploaded on YouTube every day, you that's why you get the live thing, right? Like you got to go live, you guys.
Yeah.
You got to go. People don't want to watch pre-records. They don't. They want to know what's going on right now. I do. So I don't know if I'll ever watch that one. I missed some good laughs. I know it, but I have to call his friend Richard and talk with him.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And but I'll definitely get on tonight with you guys and hang out. And
if you can give me that link too from that guy, from Richard, because I'll flood it up here. You flood it down there.
Oh yeah,
I'll flood it up here.
Yeah, I think that they need to work on the actual campaign wordage, verbiage and stuff. What they're doing. I think that they. He said he had a little something. But they need more, and I'm not good with that stuff. Like, I don't even have a flyer for tonight. Like I said, there was a woman that I guess she spent $500 on this town hall tonight. So I am expecting a good show of it. I'm expecting we're supposed to have 2 local reporters there. We'll see if they talk to me. Yeah, I'm going to live stream.
Oh, okay.
So if you wanted to, stream in, I'll try to. I don't know how crazy it's going to be. I'm going to bring my laptop, my phone, and my iPad, but I don't know. It's all brand new. So William has some intel. Right on. Well, we love intel. I love you guys. I'm going to sign off. It's 3 hours now. I'm glad I found my speaker button and I didn't talk for 3 hours without it yesterday. I can't believe 100 people watched that video when the first 4 minutes I'm totally quiet. I guess they like watching the full stuff, right? I used to make fun of Travis so bad and Craig. I'm like, oh, you guys, it's so funny. And I laugh at him, and now I'm just like, but I laugh at myself. It's fun. It's fun connecting with you guys. I don't even want to hang up because I love y'all so much, but I will see you at 6 o'clock in Eureka. Bye, Robert. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All you all.
Bye,
I love y'all
everybody.
so much.
God
Bye.
bless everybody.
Peace out. God bless you. Let's bless America, God.
Love you.
People, let's bless God. Well, you know what I mean.
Yep. Love you.
I talked too much. I told